Here's a TV that looks like an apple.
Hello, everybody. I am so sorry. JT is currently helping me. I have one guinea pig at a two with me right now. Um, I also gotta put this, hold on, I gotta put their playpen closer to me. I gotta, I gotta shift it. There we go. Okay, they have lettuce, they have tomato, uh, they have water, they have hay. They are good. I've got guinea pig number two here. Hello, Mr. Joker. Come join your brother in the tomato lettuce fest. Thank you, hun.
No bell pepper today?
No, I didn't have time to cut up their bell pepper. I mean, if you want to get them bell pepper, that'd be, Yeah, no, that'd be great. Thank you. I just didn't have time to cut. It's just grabbing the tomato and the lettuce is easy. I just kind of have to go into the veggie drawer and just kind of take it out. I don't have to cut anything. Um, he doesn't understand the concept of they get two tomatoes because there's one of each of them. He's not. Oh my gosh, my guinea pigs share one brain cell, I swear. So do the cats. But hello, everybody. Welcome. I am sorry it is 9 o'clock. We heated up lasagna tonight, so that took like 45 minutes to heat up. And then I ate really slow, so that's very much on me. And then I was like, oh hey, wouldn't it be cool if I got this random idea to throw a new card into the horror pack? And I updated the clown card, I think. It's just a different image, and now the evil laugh has a GIF attached to it. So I'm like, yeah, I wound up doing things because my ADHD was not letting me focus on, hey, you gotta like start stream. What are you doing? Why are you doing this now? And I'm like, because I'm gonna forget. But we are gonna continue where we left off. I am sorry, I'm out of breath. That's how much I was rushing the past 10 minutes. We're gonna continue where we left off on case 4, where Kay was left as an amnesiac and is being blamed for murder. And of course, Edgeworth is like, you can't fire me, I quit, because they're blaming her, which was great. I loved it. That was like the best ever. And that's just kind of like spark notes where we're at, because I don't think we did too much of case 4 last time. So I'm gonna stop babbling. Also, I apologies if I always say this all the time, in case it's a shorter stream tonight, because I had therapy today, and I'm like this really, really super anxious, stressed out fluff of whatever I'm gonna call myself. But I'm still trying to get a stream in. It's just like I'm very on edge tonight. But I'm gonna do my best to like get as far as we can, because we are so close to the end of this game, I think. Well, at least I think this is the final case, if I remembered correctly. I could be wrong, but still, it's been a hot minute since we played it, and I wanna, it is not. Okay, never mind. There's 5. I'm a liar.
A body has
I'm
been
a liar.
discovered. After a certain
so
amount
even
of
more
time,
reason
which you
I
may
want to
use
keep playing
however
it.
you like, the class
Thank
trial
you,
will
Chaos.
begin.
How are you? We haven't seen the body yet, but here we go. We're just gonna jump right back in. Why am I doing it from here? I should just be loading.
One sub to Z3R0 underscore Izanagi.
Amy, what did I say? What did I say? Is that where we left off? I guess that's where we left. That's a weird leaving off place. Amy, what did I say? Oh, boys, just share your lettuce. It's not that hard. I love you. What can I say? I'm a brat. No, that's not an excuse. No, thank you. Thank you. I adore you, but how dare you? So, Okami feelings on the new gym leader. Hi, Herb. How are you? I unfortunately can't tell you because I haven't seen them yet. I haven't been on Twitter a lot today because, like I said, couldn't sleep last night, woke up for therapy, went back to bed. Just kind of like too much going on today.
One sub to Zycana.
Oh, Chaos, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you guys both for the gift subs. Thank you, Beans. No, go get back to your family. I told you. I told you. I love and appreciate you. But go get back to your family. It's okay. I know. I'm okay. You'll go get back to your family. I appreciate you. Why am I talking? Like, I'm slipping a little bit into the... I'm slipping a little bit into the New York City accent. So, I think this is the correct place where we left off, because Kay kind of ran off and we went to follow her. So let me just double check. We're in the... Yeah, weakers. Weak. I hear you. Okay, so no, right place. Okay. Kay. She's not here either. Where in the world could she have gone? Knock, knock, I'm here. Mr. Shields. What's going on, Miles? Why the long face? Take it from Uncle Ray. You won't be popular with the ladies looking like that. Why are you here? Did something happen? That's my line. Have you seen the news about the murder at the PIC headquarters? Your hearing, wasn't it there today? I found myself wondering if you guys had somehow got caught up in it. Wait, it's already made the news? I hear they're searching for a teenage girl suspected of killing an attorney. I can't imagine it could have been her, but... Oh, my monitor went out. There it goes. It has been bothering me. Could you give me the full rundown? The truth is... the Jersey talk. No, it's not Jersey. I didn't grow up in Jersey. No disrespect to Jersey. I grew up in... Why? That's not even New York. That's Southern. I grew up in New York. That's where I grew up. I grew up with the Mets and the Times Square. Man, I sound like a tourist. Oh my goodness gracious. Miles, are you trying to give your Uncle Ray a heart attack? I think it's because I'm giving Uncle Ray the accent. I'm accidentally using it. I'm not joking. She really did lose her memory. On top of that, she is a suspect. It makes things even more difficult. Where would she have run off to? She lost her memory, right? I was hoping she would return here, but not likely. She felt responsible for what happened to you, right? Then there's no way she would come back here. I know that, but where else can I look? Calm down, Miles. This isn't like you. It's rare to see you get so heated up. Well, not that it's a bad thing. If you're trying this hard to save an innocent suspect from false charges, I'm sure you'd make a great defense attorney. Actually, just a while ago, I turned in my badge. But that doesn't mean I've decided to become a defense attorney. Besides, Kay isn't just a mere suspect. I may have only known her for a short time, but we've been through quite a lot together, and I know she isn't capable of murder. I'm surprised. I never thought you would go so far to support someone else. Oh, hey, listen, I'm just saying his husband has changed him, because now they have 2 daughters. Now they have 2 adopted daughters, technically, canonically. I don't know if you even realize it yourself, but it seems a deep bond has already begun to grow between you and Kay. I'd say it even gives my bond with your father a run for its money. No, it's not that deep. She just keeps barging into my state of affairs. Yeah, that girl can be quite a handful, but I'm certain that something has changed inside you since you met her. I'm really jealous, you know. After all, I lost my old partner. That's why you need to find Kay right now. I don't want you to lose your bond like your Uncle Ray did. Well then, I have a proposal. We have no idea where she is, and searching around blindly won't get us anywhere. In that case, why don't we try searching for the cause of her memory loss? Maybe that could give us a lead. I see. That might be a good idea. Idea? What? Hi, Twin. How are you? I know, bonds, right? It's almost like we established a social link. From what she told me, something must have happened to her at the Grand Tower. Great, that's it. Let's get going then. Hey, at the very least, could you stop looking so grim? If you stay that way, Kay probably won't want to come back at all. Good grief, I'm no match for this man. You really aren't. Dude, not for any defense attorney, really. Ooh, pretty! I already love this, like outdoor setting. It's so me. It seems it's already dark. Still open on the day of a murder. You gotta admire their capitalist spirit. There's no one here. Looks like we've got the place all to ourselves. To prove Kay's innocence, I'll need to investigate her lost memories. Hey, let's go, Miles. We can investigate the roof as much as we want, so let's do what we can. Are you boys good? Are you out of lettuce? Or are you fighting over the same piece of lettuce? Oh my goodness. I gave you guys like 2 whole things. I gave you 2 whole heads of lettuce. Where did it go? Do what we can, huh? I suppose that's all we can do for now. Oh, there we go. Ray, there's no one here. Another person was visibly right next to the— I know! I saw them too, but I didn't want to say anything. We're just gonna go around my usual circle. It's a cherry tree with branches spread wide. The flowers are nearly in full bloom. According to Kay's testimony, before she was pushed, she was standing under the cherry tree. Okay. I forgot about that. Can I look at the— Ooh, it's a Pegasus! I think. I don't think that's an alicorn. I could be wrong. It is not a pony, Edgeworth, you uncultured— I love you so much. That is clearly either a Pegasus or an alicorn. I can't tell if there's like a tiny little horn. I think it's more of a Pegasus, but still. It's a statue of a pony, sparkling in the twilight. You mean like a twilight sparkle? The statue has wings. Perhaps it's Pegasus, the flying horse of myth. No, there's a horn on its head. Then it's an alicorn. Could it be the legendary unicorn? It's an— oh my gosh. I love Edgeworth. I'm gonna have to teach him an equine lore. But I thought unicorns didn't have wings. What's this? There's a plaque at the bottom. The title of this work is written on the plaque. A magical contradiction. I suppose the only part of this work I was able to understand was the contradiction part. Yeah? Yeah, are you happy floor timing? Binoculars? Can't look at those. Oh wait, no, hold on. If you insert a coin, you can use these binoculars to get a nice view of the city. I'm sure if Kay were feeling better, she'd be happily glued to them. For her sake, I must thoroughly examine every nook and cranny of this viewing platform. Okay, so nothing there. So— oh, they're still here. Miles, Edgeworth, so we meet again. What are you two doing here? Well, we came all this way, so I thought we'd buy some cotton candy. And what about you? You want folks to get the wrong idea about you? Do not worry, I will decide my own actions. You're just a no-good ex-prosecutor. It's no wonder you got the axe. Wait, what? You got fired? You needn't be concerned with what happens to me. Are you sure? Oh yeah, what happened to Kenny? Huh? Was there some sort of trouble between you two? Anything I can do to help? How about an injection? An injection is not gonna help, but thank you for your concern. It's fine. Are injections her answer to everything? Oh right, it's getting cold, isn't it? Let's go home. Well then, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, let's meet again soon. I hate that the injection has a witch's hat. Come on, Grandma, it's getting late. Time for you to go to bed. You, sir, how about some heavenly cotton candy? Heaven's Tear. Heaven's Tear? Did they name them after the shape of the clouds you can see from here? We tear a regular piece of cotton candy in half and sell it without changing the price. That is pretty scummy. That's why the name is Heaven's Tear. We tear the cost in half while crying tears of joy. That is scummy. You should be charging then half price. Capitalism. If the customers knew that, they would be crying tears of sorrow. I'm gonna expose them. I'm like gonna go on Reddit. I'm gonna tell everybody. It's a statue of a creature with the body of a lion and the beak and wings of a bird. These statues seem to be guarding the entrance to this peaceful park. It's an immaculate work down to the last detail, but since it looks so fearsome, wouldn't it frighten away the visitors to the park? Maybe she's just trying to inject some levity. Okay, but that's like not an actual physical injection. That's like a metaphor. I don't think she was speaking in metaphor. Boys, are you speaking in metaphor? Oh, they're still eating their lettuce. So they're speaking in lettuce metaphor. I don't know, Ray, you got anything for me? Why do you think Kay lost her memories? Was there something she wanted to forget? Miles, did you say something horrible to her? Of course not. I would never say anything that cruel to someone. Well, I might have said some unkind things to Detective Gumshoe in the past, but... I see. Now I feel bad for the big guy. It's fine. They work fine together now. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. The person in the red raincoat who pushed Kay off the tower, she said they came toward her from the direction of the stand. That's still creepy imagery. From that we can deduce, Kay was pushed over the railing on this side. The railing is about as high as my chest. It's unlikely that someone could fall from here accidentally. I don't see any particular problems with this railing. I only got 2 things of logic on me right now, right? The railing and where was Kay standing. I'm just gonna try it. It's all I got. Ew! I spoke too soon. I was like, yes, boys! Oh, no. Akechi, why are you trying to escape? No. Okay. So that was a no. That was definitely a no. I don't... What the heck? Oh, she was here! I was like, running out of things to do. Okay. Don't mind me. I was just admiring the view beneath the tree. Did you just fall out of that tree? I didn't mean to fall. My foot slipped. You're a suspect, and yet you remained at the crime scene. That's not a smart thing to do. Even if you have memory loss, shouldn't you have realized this much? This whole time while you were playing this silly game of hide and seek. I've been worried sick about you. Are you angry with me? Of course I am. Answer me, what were you doing here? Did you think I'd let you off the hook that easily just because you have memory loss? That's not it. I came here because I thought I could get your badge back. Oh my god, she just wanted to get the badge back. Oh my goodness, she feels so bad. Oh no, I'm gonna start crying. No, this is already gonna get me crying. What? If I don't regain my memories, you'll never get it back. I thought if I went back to where I lost my memories, then maybe I would remember. If I could just remember killing her. You didn't do it. You're still the same as you were before you lost your memories. Your thoughts and actions have always exceeded my expectations. Without a doubt, you are the Kay Faraday I know so well. However, I cannot approve of your recklessness. I understand. Cut! You get 0 style points, Miles. Or more like negative points. Yeah, here's how it's done. Kay, how about a hug? Okay. Oh ho, well then. Mr. Shields. It was just a joke, honest. I know it was the first time she smiled, I think, since she lost her memories. That was so sweet. I think, oh gosh, Ray, I think you're the one that gets the negative points right now, and Miles gets, like, plus 100. We interrupt this program with breaking news about the Grand Tower murder case. The police believe the culprit is a teenage girl who was present at the crime scene. She remains at large as the police continue to search for her whereabouts. Oh dear, this is getting pretty serious. Well, gang, what's the plan? We don't have much time. Indeed, it's only a matter of time before they find us here. So then... We have so much noises we're making tonight. There's so much you want to say. So then, why don't you tag along with us for a while, Kay? but I'll just cause trouble for you again. It pains me to say this, but I've got nothing left to lose at this point. Mr. Edgeworth? That settles it. We're all in this together. Gosh, damn it, I can't say it without going into the melody. Miles, you're in charge of proving Kay's innocence. Failure is not an option. Yes, I understand. Kay, I want you to help Miles with his investigation as much as you can. Yes, I'll do my best. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the wolf pack. These guinea pigs, I swear, they have so much to say to me when they're awake. Yeah? Hello. Did you like your tomato and your lettuce? And your other parent will bring you the pepper? Let's be quick about it before the cops find us here. Unlike some people, Uncle Ray still has a lot to lose. Hi, Vera. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed it here. That was either AV or Chaos. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the emotes and everything. I didn't know this was, well, Wolfpack, Okami, you know? Awoo. Sheesh, if I lose the law office, I'll never be able to face Gregory. I mean that, yeah, I will admit Ray's the one with more to lose right now than the rest of us. Well, no, Kay does too, but both of them do. Edgeworth right now is just, again, I quit. This man, I'm glad he's on our side. Okay, it was Amy. Okay, I was. Thank you, Tylenose. I wasn't able to scroll. Can I talk to Kay actually to get more info from her? Yes, can I help you? Can I help with something? Okay, yes, we can. I came back here because I thought I might remember something. Could you again go over what you told me earlier? Well, it was raining, so I stood under the cherry tree to take shelter. And then a person in a red raincoat appeared. That person pushed me and I fell. Can you tell me anything about the person in the raincoat? I'm sorry, I don't remember that much. No, wait. As the person approached me, I saw the moon just over their shoulder. The moon. The moon, the bear, and the big blue house. What does blood type have anything to do with it, though? Do you know what... No, I'm confused, but considering Tylenose is saying no, I'm also just going to say no. Yes, that's right, it's just a faint memory, but I think the moon was in the exact same spot as it is now. It was floating just above the cherry tree. She could see the moon behind the figure in the raincoat. Okay, that's actually interesting. This is a piece of info that I'm gonna have to, like, the phase of the moon is gonna be evidence. This is a new piece of testimony. I'll be sure to keep it in mind. Recollections? Mr. Edgeworth, for a while now, I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. What? Is that true? Well then, please speak freely. Say whatever comes to your mind. Okay, I remember a faint scent. It was a wonderful smell coming from the counter of a food stall. I followed the fragrance, only to find a perfectly sculpted burger resting on 2 golden buns. We went from cotton candy to burgers. I'm going to be hungry again after this. The tender and juicy patty made my taste buds sing with joy. Yes, I can remember what I thought at that moment. Berber. Boneless Berber. I want seconds. I don't think this memory has anything to do with the case. Okay, one last thing. You called yourself the great thief Yatagarasu. You prided yourself on being a noble thief who steals the truth. Do you remember anything about that? Well, aha! Maybe I was called a noble thief because I won the Nobel Prize. That's Nobel, not noble, and they don't give prizes for thievery. Okay, but she tried. Like, she wasn't even trying to make a quip there. She just really tried. So new logic or is that evidence? Okay, no, the moon is logic. Kay saw the moon behind the person in the raincoat. Okay, so does the moon go with, so I'm thinking moon is either going to go with railing or where was Kay standing. Person in raincoat came over to stand and pushed Kay over. If she remembered, wait a minute, but if she remembered the moon, I'm confused because didn't she say that the person in the raincoat was on the right side walking towards her and the moon was high up on the left? So how would she have... I'm a little confused by that. I don't know if it's going to be these two or moon and railing, but I think one of these is going to connect. Not that. So I think it's moon and railing. Okay, let's try that one. Railing and moon. I swear it feels like Bulbasaur is bonging to the beat of every single song. Bongoing. I know, right? I love it so much. If I recall Kay's testimony, it works with everything. A person in a raincoat approached her from behind the candy stand. And the moon was on the left, right? Then this person supposedly pushed Kay over the railing opposing the stand. Moreover, Kay said she saw the moon over the person's shoulder. However, earlier I confirmed that the moon is floating in the opposite direction. That's what I thought. And on the night Kay lost her memories, it seems the moon was in the exact same position. Therefore, the positions of the moon and the person in the raincoat don't match up. Her memories have probably become confused. After all, had she actually been pushed over the railing, she couldn't have survived the fall. Perhaps I should question Kay's memory of where she fell. So now I'm wondering if I can connect that with the other piece of logic. So let's see. Kay was not pushed over the railing on this side. After all, if you fell from here, you wouldn't even be alive in the first place. But I'm certain I was standing under the cherry tree. If I fell, then the only place I could have fallen was over the railing. She fell into the TwitchCon foam pit. No! Not the TwitchCon foam pit of doom! I specifically add the doom part now to it. That's not properly padded for safety. No! Not... I don't need another... No! I can't believe you, Tylenose. I'm still so upset about that whole situation, though. I'm still upset. Yeah, no, they were. Chaos. I know one streamer had to have back surgery. Like, that's actually really terrifying. Because, like, so... Not the same back surgery, but like I've had someone in my family have back surgery before, and just having to deal with the aftermath of back surgery, it's scary. Like, just, I know, like, even if you're not like a hypochondriac like me, back surgery is not fun in the slightest. I mean, they could sue. I think they could sue. Whether or not they do it, you know, that's kind of up to them. I think you can totally sue, though. I'm gonna be honest, because where was the safety regulations on that thing, you know? What gets me is people that are, like, blaming the people who jumped into the foam pit. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, are you really? Like, no, that's not how this works. You should be blaming whoever should have been in charge of safety and making sure that, you know, obviously if someone's going to go in there, they're not going to mess up any part of their body so badly that they're gonna need surgery or be out of commission for a while. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, I'm, again, totally up to them, but yeah, no, suing's an entire option. I'm just like, so, yeah, it's gonna be hard to, like, trust anything like that at TwitchCon anymore. Like, I wouldn't. I've never been to TwitchCon, and if I ever go to TwitchCon, I'm gonna be like, I'm avoid that, you know? Yeah, I mean, you know, it was an unfortunate, yeah, like I said, you can look it up. It was a very unfortunate situation that could have been easily, you know, again, could have been easily prevented, but it wasn't, and responsibility has to be taken. That's like my stance on it. Well, maybe the ground just opened up from under you and swallowed you up. What is this, tremors, Ray? The ground here can open up? How? Nah, it was just a joke, Kay. Please don't take it so seriously. No, strange as it may sound, that may actually be the truth. Even if it's only a small chance, it matters not. Let's try searching the area around the tree. So, back to the cherry tree? I'm guessing? I don't know. Do I just look at the tree again? I'm guessing? Kay could not have fallen over the railing. There must be something around here that proves it. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Examine? It looks like a maintenance hatch. Okay, maybe it fell down here? I'm sorry, I have no luck. I can already tell you from both Genshin Impact and Twisted Wonderland, I have zero luck when it comes to anything. Nah, just kidding. There's no way something like that could happen. I'm sorry. I just can't remember if... No, that was a joke. No need to take it seriously. Right. So when should I take you seriously, then? When, indeed? Well, if you jumped into Uncle Ray's arms. Mr. Shields. Come on, Miles. It was just a joke. A joke, you know? Oh, I get it. No one ever takes you seriously. Ouch. That stung a bit. Oh, I mean, you kind of deserve that one, right? Flower petals are scattered all over the ground. The blossoms are not yet in full bloom, so the strong winds up here must be the culprit. Personally, I'd appreciate it if they spent a little more effort cleaning these petals up. The trunk? Boys, what's going on? We're making so much noise. Boys? Hello? Is that it? I don't see anything else besides the petals and the maintenance hatch. Oh, are you talking about the foam pit, Rob? Yeah. If that's, yeah, it's bad. It was really bad. I like legit feel so sorry for everyone who got hurt in that, honestly. A foam pit is just supposed to be fun. It was a shallow pit of foam cubes with a concrete bottom. Yeah, no, that's what happened. So essentially, once you jumped down from it, however you landed on concrete. It's, again, they didn't properly build that foam pit is the issue. I will have to see when because again, no cats in here because it's guinea pig time. I will have to have JT grab them, cucumber or bell pepper or something they haven't gotten today. Thinking. Yeah, no, you guys can have either or. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can have either or. What the heck is this? We're seeing live footage from the 50th floor. The investigation will continue through the night. The 50th floor? Isn't that the meeting room of the PIC headquarters? That's right, we can see the shadows of the investigators behind those blinds. Uh-oh, looks like making a clean getaway just got that much harder. It seems we have no choice but to clearly evade the eyes of the media. Oh, what was that? Who screamed? Boys? Are you just having fun? Yeah? Oh, you knocked over your thingy. You knocked over your Heidi. Hold on. Mama's fixing it. Mama's fixing it. Hold on. You gotta fix your fleece. Mama fixed it. Okay. They knock over one of their Heidis, and I'm like, okay. Maybe Uncle Ray should have become a spy instead of an attorney. If worse comes to worse, I may have to use Mr. Shields as a decoy. Miles, just now, you were thinking of something terrible, weren't you? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious Oh, okay. The building? We're seeing live footage from the 50th floor, the investigation. Okay, so it's just the same thing as before. It's not the building itself. Now I'm remembering how a con I went to first first only 18 plus con I went to. Didn't even know it was one until after a friend had. Oh no. I mean, they should have told you beforehand to make sure you were okay with it, but I guess if you knew each other well. Had a ball pit and they had. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'd be like, I'm sorry, not going. Not comfortable. The clock? No. The cherry tree, the clock? What am I examining here? Unless I'm deducing something, what do I have in my organizer? So, let's go over what we had. We had the badge. Not ours, but the Atakarasu, Jamma Ninja, letter, ticket stub, purple flower, Grand Tower pamphlet, Kay's memories, candelabra, key card, autopsy, key card report, victim's letter. And that was everything that we had. How did you open the door? Sir, open the door to the playpen. Sirs, I did not recall allowing you to do. They're still in. I mean, they get out, they get out. I'll just get them and put them back in the playpen. But I'm like, hello? Is that why you're being so loud? Let me read over everything carefully. The Yatakarasu's badge. Replica of the Jamma Ninja mask, made out of plastic. Letter in Kay's possession addressed to Kay. Ticket stub. Cloth decoration shaped like a purple flower. Contains a cross-section of the tower and an overhead view of the platform. I mean, we're looking at it. We have an overhead view of the platform right now, right? 50th floor PIC meeting room. I don't know. I mean, this looks. I don't know what would happen if I deduce the building with this, but I don't know. They're kind of related, right? I'm gonna see. Oops, I passed it. Let's just see what happens. Do you know how many floors this building has? Of course, 50 floors, right? Just above the place where the PIC conducts their practically illegal cover-ups. Couples are wishing for love. Kinda ironic, don't you think? So what's this dark area above the 50th floor? Maybe it's the Tunnel of Love. Those are always dark, huh? The viewing platform we're on now should be directly above the PIC meeting room. However, the late night investigation is taking place 2 floors below us. This is a clear contradiction. Was there a mistake in the pamphlet? Nah, rather. It's more natural to assume this building has a hidden 51st floor. That's kind of creepy. Mysterious and creepy. I see, so that's where the Tunnel of Love is. No, there's no Tunnel of Love. It's just really creepy that there's an unexplained extra floor. Aw, she's so pure and gullible. It's breaking Uncle Ray's heart. Yeah, I've been called that too. Then why don't you take this opportunity to be more serious for once? You just don't get it, Miles. I joke around to make things easier for you. On the contrary, his painful jokes only make things harder for me. Is there something else I need to do? Yeah, this is the only thing I got. Did the hatch go to the 51st floor? Otherwise, I'm out of ideas. Oh, cool! An extra floor between the 50th floor and the viewing platform. Why didn't anyone notice it? Okamiya's K confirmed. Normally you notice it. I mean, how can you hide an entire floor? This is where the problem lies. No one noticed something that should have been easily noticeable. In other words, it must be impossible to access the 51st floor through normal means. I see, maybe there's a secret portal or something? Okay, now's not the time to be thinking with portals. The group never got off the ground. Oh, that kind of sucks. I'd like you to recall the hatch at the base of the cherry tree. Isn't it normal to assume there's a room on the other side of the maintenance hatch? Uncle Ray likes where you're going with this. Let's hurry and check it out. There we go. Now let's see. Looks like there's a lot of stuff down there. Is this what they call a storeroom? There's no doubt about it. This is where Kay fell down. Of course. And with this, the mystery is solved. Well, one part. No, not yet. We still have the mystery of the person in the red hood who was walking in midair. Now, let's not get greedy, shall we? We found the storeroom. Let's wrap things up here. I suppose you have a point. It does seem to warrant an investigation. Woohoo! Well, if it isn't Miles Edgeworth, oh no, who caught us? Oh, Emma! Wait a minute! Emma's back! Oh my... At first I was so worried that it was gonna be like Sebastian or Courtney or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Emma! It's my science daughter! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy she's here. What are you doing here? I heard about the case from Detective Gumshoe. Since I was already in the area, I thought I might as well check out the crime scene. This girl's name is Emma Skye. She's a high school student studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. She's the younger sister of my former boss and a witness in one of my trials 2 years ago. Detective Gumshoe told me everything over the phone. He sounded really upset. He said you lost your badge at the Grand Tower and Kay became a mummy. Please calm down. I thought you left for Europe just a few days ago. Don't tell me you've come back already. Yup, and I brought my teacher from abroad too. He needed an interpreter, so I volunteered to help. If your teacher cannot speak English, why aren't you with him right now? He can still communicate with people. Don't underestimate the importance of body language. That's like literally an exact quote from Poor Unfortunate Souls. That doesn't really count as language. But enough about that. What happened to Kay? Is she alright? Mama, what a good friend. Isn't this great, Kay? Yeah. Who are you? Are you Mr. Edgeworth's new assistant? Haha, on the contrary, my dear. I'm Ray Shields, head of the Edgeworth Law Offices. Edgeworth Law Offices? Wait, you mean like defense attorneys? Mr. Edgeworth, when did you suddenly become an attorney? No, it's not like that. Now that I think about it, it is a rather complicated working relationship. Don't sweat the details. Let's start with an introductory hug. Why'd you become a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, don't just ignore me. Because I don't approve at all. Well, why don't we continue this conversation down below? That's right. The police could arrive any second now. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's she? I'll explain later. First, we have to go down the hatch. Okay, guess I'll be joining the defense team? I'll explain about that too. Emma shows up randomly. Literally everyone. Looks like forensic science is coming up in the next scene. Legit true. I'm waiting for the... You know she's gonna be using that forensic science to save the day. Yes. Also, body language is hard. Can confirm. Man, I'm like someone who's like, again, I'm a dingle hopper. So I really don't understand body language at all. Like, I cannot interpret it at all. Animals, yes. People, no. I have no idea. Well then, let's go to the storeroom. See, animals are easy because, like, hi, my cat's butt is in the air. My cat wants scritches. My guinea pigs are up against the cage, like standing on two legs. They want veggies. We're gonna do a really quick save here. Save state. I have no idea if y'all can hear them. Yes? Why are we so loud? Oh, boys, I love you. Why are you so loud? They're just, oh man, they're having a time tonight. April 5th, 7:06, question mark, question mark, question mark. It's pretty dark down here. I can't see a thing. Watch your footing, Emma. Ouch! I think I hit my head. Okay, be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down. Okay. A light switch should be somewhere around here. Interesting storeroom. This looks like a theater prop. Like stage back room. Or a museum. This is weird. This is the hidden 51st floor. Is it being used as a storeroom? We'll need to investigate it thoroughly. Oh, okay, the pamphlet was updated. Let's go. This is still a really weird place, I'm just gonna say. Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me about the case. Right then. Where should I begin? I see. This is certainly a serious situation. Why does she look like she's having so much fun? Looks like you're in a bind, prosecutorial attorney Edgeworth. I'm not a defense attorney, nor is there such a thing as a prosecutorial attorney. This looks like a job for science. Don't you worry, I've got everything here in my bag. Are you sure you're up for this, Emma? Of course, so, once again, it's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth, and I'm glad to be working with you as well. Time to find the body dismembering room in the 51st- Oh no! I'm sorry. The what? The what now? Oh no! I don't want to find that room. That room can stay hidden for all I care. That's fine. I don't need the details. Looks like we've got ourselves another cute assistant, so what's the plan? That lift looks pretty suspicious to me. Wait a second, did I spy an Easter egg in this room? I'm gonna point it out when we get a better view of it again. It looks like it goes down. I am curious as well. But first we should investigate this room. Okay, if you find out anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray. And if I remember something, I'll let you know. Yes, please do, Emma. Roger, I'm ready to support. Well then, let's begin the investigation. There's an Easter egg on the right side here. Excuse me, I've seen this bag somewhere before. Can I examine it? Oh no, it's just gonna be like the statue. Okay, this statue. Yes, it is some sort of new fact? No, this is evidence from a case that I was previously involved in. I forgot the statue was technically part of it too. I believe it was called the Alice Red statue. There were supposed to be two of them, one real and one fake, but no matter which one this is, it's unnatural for it to turn up in a place like this. Mr. Edgeworth, you've really seen a lot of cases, huh? Oh, what's that noise? What's she doing here? Oh my gosh, you made my heart jump! Gotcha! Yippee-ki-yay! Got me a scoop! Ugh, my eyes! Stop it! You getting away from the great loudest camera that easily. I reckon y'all must be criminals. I'ma snap 16 shots before y'all can even say cheese. We're not criminals. Really? You ain't fooling my camera of justice with those words. You are? Huh? Yeah? Ain't you that heinous prosecutor from back then? Who are you calling heinous? This is Lotta Hart. She's a photographer I've dealt with during my past cases. I see her distinctive accent and her chatterbox mouth hasn't changed a bit. Just look at that face. You obviously up to no good. It seems she has a bad impression of us. Now it's time to pay your dues. Stand still while I photograph y'all. We only came here to investigate. Lies, you think you can fool me like that? Mr. Edgeworth, she's not listening at all. She seems harmless. Let's just leave her be for now. Yeah, I admit, like, I'm kind of like, you know, Emma, happy to see you again. Lotta, not as much, you know. The statue was from the airplane case. It was from the airplane case, right? Because it was in the cargo hold, right? During the drug ring investigation or whatever the ring they were investigating. Oh my god! The corner! It's to the left! Oh my god! Why is this here? I'm leaving. Goodbye now. I refuse to stay in this room a minute longer. Why is the badger here? I hate this so much. Why? This shouldn't be here. These are... What is it? The items displayed on this shelf here, if I recall correctly, they're all evidence from past cases that I was involved with. I was gonna say, I can't point out every single one, because that would take me a while, but I kind of like all the fan service in this room. I love the callbacks. They're all, oh yeah. I guess that would make this place the PIC's evidence storeroom. They're very chatterboxy. Check my Discord? Oh, right, I can do that. Why, what did you do? When we were young? Live Nation presents, okay. All-time low, let's go. 30 seconds to Mars, let's go. Yellow card, let's go. Bowling for soup? Simple Plan, are they gonna be playing What's New Scooby-Doo?
So where are we going next year?
Are you getting us to Vegas?
For this, I'd drive to Vegas.
Would you honestly drive to Vegas? That's up to you.
I would definitely do it.
Water parks? I mean, that's up to you.
Water parks, Magnolia
Is that
Park.
Michelle Branch?
Yes.
She sticks out in this lineup. I like her, but she just sticks out in this lineup.
I mean...
Pierce the Veil.
It has, you know... For people that don't know...
Also, 5
look
Seconds
up...
of Summer sticks out.
Yes, it does. For anyone that doesn't know, look up the When We Were Young tour, or festival, that's happening in October of 2023. It's got a stacked lineup. I would go just to see Green Day and Blink-182.
I'd go for all time low is my thing. Like, out of that group, I think that's the one I'd be most excited for. So you can yell at me when they play Dear Maria, count me in when I start screaming, it's not an anime opening!
She's mad at me.
Why would I be
I've
mad?
already heard them live when we were at,
Yeah, because I never got to go to a Warp Tour. JT, drive me to Vegas, please. I mean, we could just pick up Tylenol, right?
Yeah, no, it's a stacked fucking tour. Like, this is a stacked tour. Like, and it's not even a tour, it's a weekend festival.
Yeah.
It's the best Warp Tour you are gonna get that is not.
I've never been to Warp Tour! Yes, they did stop doing Warp Tour, and I'm very upset because I never got to go.
They stopped doing mobile Warp Tours.
Yes.
It's
They have
only-
the main Warp Tour, if I'm remembering
It's
right.
only happening now in LA and I believe San Fran.
Yeah, because
and
it's so
that's
easy
pretty
for
much
me to
it.
get to LA.
And that's pretty much it. I would drive just to go to Warp Tour, but
I mean, if you want to drive
it's
to
not
Vegas.
it's not the same as going to Tinley Park and just moshing your brains out for the entire
Well,
day
for
and
me,
then
when
driving
for me, it
home with
was
a fucking
Jones Beach.
Pizza in the back. You got a pizza in the back because the guys couldn't.
All
sell enough
right.
of their pizza,
You got free
so they
pizza.
Just tossed it at me and Robert, and we booked it home.
I mean, you were just giving out free pizza at that point.
And also, my experience with Warped Tour was amazing because it was cloudy
Yeah.
and it was drizzling, but it wasn't raining.
Yeah, but there was probably better speakers where you were than Jones Beach, because Jones Beach's speakers were, like, falling apart, and I think they're probably still falling apart. Not even that they're falling apart. I don't think the sound, you don't get good sound because you're outside, and the shape of the area, it's weird. Can you get them bell pepper if you don't mind? I love you too. I can't believe your view. Look at them! Look at how cute they are. Thank you. I give it a PIC's evidence room. These items should be kept in the care of the police. Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office? Only for current trials, however, once a verdict has been reached. The evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room. But it looks like the evidence has been stored here instead. There's no point in worrying about it for now. I should try examining everything. Okay. It looks like some of the evidence have tags in front of them. Oh my gosh, and there are numbers written on the tags. Honey Badger don't care. I get that reference. Honey Badger don't care. Oh my gosh. When you say nail in the coffin, are you talking about things like Warp Tour, Rob? Because I don't 100% understand. Maybe they're the ID numbers of the evidence? No, based on how large these numbers are and the nature of the items, I'd say these are prices. Oh, cons that flopped. Okay, I was really confused. Prices, if that's the case. Wow, these are ridiculously expensive. She seems more concerned with the high prices than the legality of this whole affair. The evidence on display. I should inspect every nook and cranny. I guess we'll look at them one at a time? That's strange. Only this one spot is empty, but it still has a price tag just like all the others. Indeed, furthermore, there is a part of this cloth that is not covered in dust. Perhaps something was placed here not so long ago. It sure seems like it, but what could it have been? This star-shaped mark in the dust, I wonder, could it be related to a certain piece of evidence? Aw, how cute! The stuffed animal is so fluffy! That's from Gourd Lake. I remember that one. It should be in the care of the prosecutor assigned to that case right now. Why is it sitting here in a place like this? This little guy's missing his left horn. His left horn? I'm pretty sure it was already missing when I first saw it. Then this must be a defective product. I demand a recall! Now that I think about it, giving a broken toy to a country's president does sound strange. This storeroom contains items to be sold, doesn't it? It's unfortunate, but the possibility seems quite high. I suspect some nefarious individual has been selling evidence here. And people actually pay money for this stuff? Apparently, some people do. The price tags are proof. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Oh, what a cute doll! It kinda looks like the Steel Samurai. It's the Iron Infant, son of the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess. He was destined to become a hero of justice from the moment of his birth. So much pressure rests on his tiny baby shoulders. Why does this sound like he's giving a cartoon intro? And yet he carries himself with a grace and dignity that bellies a toddler of his age. Hello, Mr. Edgeworth? Are you even listening to me? Of course I am. Ink and a lamp. Both are evidence that I've handled before. Why is all this stuff here linked to you? Many of the items here are objects that I've handled just a short while ago. But it's probably only a coincidence that they're all collected here. A coincidence? I never thought I'd hear you say that word, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how improbable, if it fits with the facts, then we must accept it as the truth. Isn't that the same with science? We should discuss science in detail someday, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, please, let's talk science. Let's talk about vertebrate paleontology. It's a small bottle. I've seen this piece of evidence before in the past. Huh? Is that all? Yes, what more did you want me to say? I need to make a memo. Note to self. Even the most boring objects sound like works of art when Mr. Edgeworth describes them. Don't read a memo like that out loud. It's Bill Nye the Prosecutor guy. Look. Bill. Don't you think it's kind of creepy how all these masks are lined up in such a dark place? Emma, are you not good with horror movies? No way! Horror movies are so unscientific. So she's scared of them. Oh no, she would not want to watch movies with me then. Oh, we do have to inspect them. Okay. Oh god, the Badger family is here. Why? When you think of the heroines from the Steel Samurai universe, she's the first to come to mind. That's right, I love the Pink Princess too. Emma, you watch this kind of show? Yeah, of course. You like it too, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I wouldn't go that far. Then how do you know who all the characters are in painstaking detail? Really? Since you had a Steel Samurai figure in your office, I thought for sure. So even Emma has noticed. You're not exactly hiding it, Edgeworth. Put it in a place at least where nobody's gonna notice it but you. This mask is the mysterious global hero, Anyan Kopon. Why are you so surprised? Mr. Edgeworth, don't you know everything about this show is shrouded in mystery? From the production company to the broadcast times, even the merchandise is hard to find. Wouldn't that mean the company simply went bankrupt? This just sounds like a piece of lost media episode on YouTube. This one next? It's Captain Saipan. He's really popular in Europe. All the kids, even the adults, dress up like him. I think the flower on his head would be a little too much. I like it. What TV show are these masks from? I'm not very familiar with it, but I believe it's called The Students of the Starry School. Each member of the class is a hero of justice. Isn't that just My Hero Macadamia? So I guess those red and white caps are part of their school uniforms. And maybe the number of eye slits on the mask corresponds to their class rankings? See, the one on the left is rank number 1, and the one on the right is number 2, and so on. Oh, I see. So that's how it works. If that's the case, the student with the lowest rank would have a mask full of holes. I guess we'll have to watch the show to find out. Oh no, they found a new— oops, I didn't mean to. They found a new show to binge watch together on Discord. I meant to look at these. The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai. The Nickel Samurai always seemed kind of smug by comparison. And his slender build doesn't look cool at all. I definitely prefer the Steel Samurai. It seems she has good taste. How would you know, Edgeworth? I thought you didn't know. These are murder case files. What are those doing here? By all rights, they should be kept at the prosecutor's building or the courthouse, but it would seem that someone has removed them. That sounds highly illegal and confidential. Something is afoot, and we are none the wiser. What about this? Can I not look at this? No? Okay, back up. There's a lot to look in here. There's a transceiver sitting next to all these trophies. It seems like they were lined up together on purpose. Looks like it's still got batteries in it. Might come in handy later, so I'll pick them up for now. I'll be sure to put it to good use before I turn it to the police. That sounds just like what a great thief would say.
R2V2 Grady says, something is afoot. Let's go. Feed.
No, no. When something is afoot, it's not an actual foot. It is a metaphor. Wow, talk about bad taste. I've never seen such a gaudy desk before. I better not see a foot with a witch hat on it. Just what kind of person would use something like this? The tabletop is being supported by 4 naked men. The design is quite painful to look at. I'm sorry, what? No, don't answer that. It certainly is in poor taste. Maybe this is also related to one of your past cases. No, none of the cases I handled involved a person with such bad taste. Or at least I hope not. If you do, you just blocked it out of your mind. Can I look here? What's this? It looks like a giant head. If I recall, this is the head of Miss Monkey. I believe it was from a case I was involved with in the past. It's impressive how they were able to get such a large object into this room. Miss Monkey, huh? That doesn't really have a nice ring to it. Maybe you remembered the wrong name, Mr. Edgeworth. Impossible. That can't be true. That awful table was Red White's table. Wait, was it? That's so far back now, I'm struggling to remember. What's this? Okay, no, it's still the giant head. I thought I could look at it for the, I thought I could get, like, a badger comment. Okay, anything? Yes, can I help you with something? No, nothing new. Okay. Lotta? Got anything for me? So, what are y'all folks doing in a suspicious place like this? I was about to ask you the very same question. Why are you here? For the people of the world and for myself. I'm a social justice photographer after all, so I gotta take photo after photo after photo for my big scoop. It seems I won't be able to talk to her normally when she's like this. Uncle Ray with the elevator? Oh man, Uncle Ray's heart is pounding up a storm. Surrounded by so many cutie pies in such a small, cramped room. Mr. Shields, please try to be more serious. It was just a joke. Tylenose is gonna keep a Ray no counter. Uncle Ray's keeping a close watch over little Kay. So you can continue your investigation without worry. You watching over Kay is exactly what I'm worried about. So, logic? That's all I got. I can't connect that with anything. Can I look at whatever's back here? There's a huge stack of money piled up here. How unrefined. They're all $100 bills! Talk about big bucks! I did miss something. So how many times your yearly salary do you think this is worth? Leave my salary out. So rude! Can I connect those two together? Prices and big bucks seem to go together nice. I think. Yes. From the price tags attached to the pieces of evidence and that huge stash of cash, it's clear that the buying and selling of evidence was being carried out here. In the hidden 51st floor, evidence was being trafficked. This clearly means something. It seems further investigation is needed. About the dealings that went on in this place. If only there was a witness, we could just ask them. A witness? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh, hi boys. What's going on? What's going on? Are you having a good time? Are you going in your Heidi? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. What have we not... What am I missing? I'm looking at my organizer again. So we got the stuffed animal. Oh, yes, I accept the hint, Tylenose. This is such a big room with so much detail. That's like really the only new piece of evidence I got from this room. Unless I'm really missing something. Scientifically speaking, this must be a wooden icebox. This chain is tied around to it to keep the cold from escaping, probably. No, Emma, wouldn't this be a costume trunk? It's made from wood that repels bugs in order to protect the clothes inside. I see, of course. That's another possible theory. If your clothes are stored in a cold place, it would be nice and cool to wear in the summer. I guess she's sticking to her icebox theory. Okay, not that. There were two scenes where you had the option. Oh, did I? I missed them. Oh, I could deduce here. So there's something missing here? Star-shaped? Do I have anything on me that's like that? Oh, the candelabra kind of has that shape, right? This dust pattern matches up perfectly with the base of the candelabra. It's likely that the killer got the candelabra from this very storeroom. Thank you, Tylenose. Does that mean the candelabra was also a piece of evidence? It's quite possible, however, that is not the issue here. The murder weapon originally came from this storeroom. We must keep that in mind. Okay. So nothing else to deduce, as far as I'm seeing. Let me examine the masks again. Yes, you can. There's a missing one here. I didn't notice that before. I didn't think of it. I'm wondering if I have anything here. The Jammin' Ninja mask! The Jammin' Ninja mask that Kay had with her. Perhaps it was originally attached to this hook. That sounds plausible, scientifically speaking. Thank you, thank you. In other words, Kay came here? It's quite likely, but for what purpose? Maybe she was going to steal something from this place? A great thief who steals the truth, huh? No, I don't think we can answer that question at this time. Okay. So I'm still out of logic, though. Do you still have nothing for me, Lotta? So, why did you come here? No, I don't think I can talk to her. Oh, no, wait. It looks like I'm getting more social justice. Then allow me to guess the reason why you came here. Was it perhaps to expose the illegal evidence trafficking? Oh, I get it. You were trying to get a scoop on the secret dealings. Huh? Y'all know that much already. Well, I reckon there ain't no reason to hide it anymore. My sources tell me there's some kind of black market auction being held around these parts. What did you say? So then all this evidence here is... Yup, they're the goods for the auction. There's a lot of dirty money flying around here. I wanted to try and catch it with my own two eyes. My source gave me a whole bunch of info, but... I figured just hearing about it ain't enough. Seeing is believing, after all. So I've been staking out the place from behind this here statue since yesterday. The auction took place late last night and went on till the early morning. A murder on the night of the black market auction. Could the two events be related? Black market dealings in the Grand Tower. Guess I really hit the mother lode this time. Were all the items in the auction pieces of evidence? There was some normal stuff too, like stolen art and the like. I wouldn't consider stolen art to be normal, but I reckon the evidence was the star of the show here. These folks are law fanatics, trying to get their hands on the latest goods from the police. So that's what you wanted to get pictures of, Miss Hart? Pretty much. They were men right under this very storeroom, so I watched them from up here. You said you were here since yesterday. Did you witness the entire event? It was a black market auction after all. They followed a fairly detailed procedure. First, the participants entered the storeroom from the viewing platform one at a time. When they got in, they each took one of those masks on the wall over there. Funny thing about those masks, they're all equipped with voice changers. Itty-bitty ones. Did one of them sound like Ghostface? That way, they wouldn't be recognized. They wanted to protect their anonymity. Anemone. You mean their anonymity? Yeah, that's it. Now I'm giving myself. I'm having trouble saying it. That's right there. Anonymity. Why not just say identity and make things easier for all of us? After putting on the mask, they go down the lift. Okay. And the next fella would come right in. On the way back, it was the exact same thing, but in reverse. Hippopotamus... Wait, hippopotamonstrosis quipedaliophobia. Oh gosh. I had to take a breath. They'd come up one by one, return the mask, and head up out of the storeroom. Wow, that's pretty thorough. Okay, there we go. How many participants were there? 11 people altogether. I counted each of them as they made their way down. What happened? I'll have you know, I wasn't just laid up behind the statue the entire time. Then where were you in the beginning? The beginning? Well, don't you worry yourself about that, you hear? So she was hiding behind the statue the entire time. I watched the folks coming in while lurking in the shadows, all secret agent-like. Note to self, secret agents like to lurk in the shadows. And then they use that lift over there to get down to the auction site. After they all went down, I watched the whole thing from the lift. Did that lift stay down the entire time? Nah, I came back up, but there's a tiny gap in the floor there. There's a bit of space between the floor and the lift platform, you see. So I could see just about everything that was going on down there. Then did you see the person who was conducting the auction? Well, yeah, you betcha I did. What kind of story would this be if I didn't know who the conductor was? The conductor, huh? It seems I'll need to ask her for more details. do you have any more information about this so-called conductor? You know, I came here to get me a scoop. What makes you think I'll give up my info to you all willy-nilly? Basically, what you're saying is you don't know. I see, so that's why she won't answer. What can I say? I couldn't even tell how old they were, or even if they were a guy or a gal. Can you tell me what the person was wearing at the time? They had on a white jacket with a purple flower, which we have, and they were wearing white gloves. But you know, that don't mean much when I have no earthly clue who they really are. So the conductor's identity was hidden just like the participants? That's right, they had on a mask and a voice changer, just like everyone else. What kind of mask did this person wear? It was a Zervan mask, I reckon. Zervan? What in blazes is that supposed to be? Mr. Edgeworth, you don't know about Zervan? He's the sworn enemy of global hero Onyan Kapon. Zervan, the ruler of time. Seriously, who hasn't heard of him? Most people, I'd imagine. Since the conductor wore a mask, I assume you were not able to see their face. Not even a teeny-weeny bit, after I came all this way from my big scoop. Oh, this whole story's turning out to be nothing but fool's gold. It is the definition is the fear of long words. I mean, that is a long word, if I do say so myself. That set of clothes seems familiar. Perhaps I should show her that piece of evidence. Oh, I got it on me. Here it is. Let me just say, if you're trying to grab my interest, you gotta bring me something that actually smells like a scoop. Is that not... But it was on... Do I have gloves? I thought I had it. Okay, if I'm gonna make the news, I'll need to find out the conductor's true identity. That person wore a mask and a voice changer, right? Along with a white suit and a purple flower. Oh shucks, was this all a waste of time? I wouldn't say you wasted your time, Miss Hart. Collecting info ain't that easy. You gotta pay for film and travel expenses. And after staking out the place for a whole day, I'm starving. If you are truly after a scoop, you should be willing to endure that much. Do I got anything else I can show her? Hold on, sip of water. Oh, sorry, I needed that. Oh, I needed that really badly. Huh. Hold the phone. What else do I have to show her? The mask? No. No, I'm not showing her that cash because I'm pretty sure that cash is illegal. Victim's letter? I don't know, do I have anything? I don't know, does she know the coroner? Boys! Look. Yeah, it takes some lasagna to work with you. Do it. I mean, no, it was alright. But take it to work with you. Oh, bell pepper! Look at that, boys! Vitamin C. He's like checking on him. You gonna have any? Can I eat them all? Just staring you down. Is this a trick? Trick? Oh, gross. I'll eat that pepper, and then you're gonna pick us up or something. I know you do.
Chase them into the green hut.
Yes.
From the inside, you lift the hut up, you pick them up,
And then you, then belly up, and then they're like, oh, okay then. I give up. I don't think I can bribe her because I think that's illegal. But I actually don't know what to do here. I accept the hint, Tylenose. I actually really don't know what to do here. She said I had to show her something, and the only thing I can think of was the purple flower. Like, I legit can't think of anything else to show her. Lotta's looking for a picture of someone in a white suit. Oh, I do! I do! Oh, Tylenose, I love you. You're a genius. You said the conductor wore a white jacket with a purple flower and white gloves. That's right, they sure look spiffy for a criminal mastermind. Miss Hart, did they look anything like this? Wait, bribing is illegal? BRB, I need to make some calls. Rob, no. Do not make any calls. I do not encourage crimes of any sort here. Disclaimer. That's it. That's the conductor. Hold ya, horses! Are you telling me the conductor is dead? She is the victim of a case we are investigating. Her name is Jill Crane. Have you heard of her? Can't say I have. So she was a lady, huh? What kind of gal dresses like that? She gets the kicks by fooling me into thinking she's a guy. I doubt that her intention was to deceive you. Setting that aside, we have established something of major importance. The victim was the conductor of the black market auction. I see, so the conductor was killed, then that might explain... Explain what, Miss Hart? Choo-choo? Oh no, it's nothing honest. Miss Hart, you clearly sounded suspicious just now. And I'm telling ya, I ain't. Can't be. Sorry, were you trying to say something? No, I ain't. I ain't said nothing. Please don't be like that. Just tell us. How many times do I gotta tell ya I'm a journalist? Information is what pays the bills. I can't just go around sprouting everything I know. I've already said too much. I got nothing left to say to y'all. And then what if I found some fingerprints for you? What good would that do to me? I don't want none of your dusty old prints. Why don't you two follow my example and do some investigating on your own? I guess she won't tell us anything. Not to worry, Emma. Just leave it to me. I have a certain method of drawing out information from those who wish to hide it. Logic chess time? If my opponent's lips are sealed, I will be the one to unseal them. Let us begin. Oh, you were joking as if I had been bribing people without realizing it was illegal? Hello! I'm calling my local prosecutor's office and telling them you just said that. No, I'm not really. First, let's analyze my opponent's demeanor. I ain't telling you nothing, so quit wasting my time. She seems rather impatient, as if she's trying to cut off the conversation. I must be careful with my time. I won't have long to consider my responses. I'm almost certain that she's hiding something from me. That's where I'll begin my attack. Now, time for the first move. Okay, deep breath. Oh, let's calm down and talk this over because she's upset. Don't you think you're overreacting a bit? Let's just calm down and... I'm always calm. Now leave me alone. Definitely wait and see. A real journalist always keeps her cool. Speaking of journalists, I have something interesting to tell you. A few days ago, I met another self-proclaimed journalist. She spoke with an accent quite similar to your own. She spoke like me? Then maybe it was... your student? Nicole Swift. She had a distinct way of speaking, one very much like your own. Furthermore, she said that she had a mentor. Could she have been referring to you? Oh, so you know Nicole? Well, ain't that a fun little coincidence? Where'd y'all meet? Wait, no, stop trying to get me to spill the beans. Well, that was a close call. It seems that she lets down her guard when she talks about Miss Swift. This could be a useful clue. Let's calm down and talk this over. I don't know, is it the same thing? I've run this line of... Oh, okay, no, not that. Give me the information. I want you to tell me everything that you know right now. No way, Jose! I ain't spilling my guts to someone I have no connection with. Perhaps I should use that clue. I'm an acquaintance of your apprentice. You say I have no connection with you, Miss Hart. But don't we have a mutual acquaintance with your apprentice? Oh, well, that's... I reckon it would be mighty cruel of me to give Nicole's friends the cold shoulder. Then why don't you share with us what you know? Well, when you put it like that, I guess I could let you in on my scoop. No, I ain't falling for your nasty tricks. No siree. Your scoop? What's new, Scooby-Doo? Oh, just forget it. It ain't nothing important. Do you have a scoop? Do you have a scooter? What year is this? Such a slip of the tongue. Do you have one of those razor scooters that was popular with the kids in the 90s? I had too. Such a slip of the tongue. It's hardly becoming of a journalist. You have a scoop, don't you? Now tell us what it is. Alright. You got me. I had me a perfect scoop. But I ain't telling you what it is. I'm gonna sell the story to a publisher. The information she is hiding could be vital to the investigation. I need to make her talk. Next, I will press her on the contents of her scoop. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. She may be quick to lose her temper, but she's even quicker to loosen her tongue. She is not a difficult opponent. Now to extract the information I need. Is it related to the black market? Is it related to some sort of incident? Black market I want to ask about. Does the scoop of yours have something to do with the black market auction? What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about that. Weren't you in the middle of infiltrating the black market auction? The only logical conclusion is that your story has something to do with it. You ain't getting any answers from me. I didn't hear nothing. Did you hear something from Miss Swift? Did you hear something at the auction? Something at the auction and auction? You didn't hear what exactly? Did you hear something during the auction? No, I just heard a weird sound is all. It ain't even worth mentioning in my article, just forget about it. There's no question, something happened during the black market auction. She heard a strange sound. This could be useful. Incident. Does your story pertain to an incident of some kind? Well, maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't. That's hardly a clear answer. Why are you always hollering at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. I just snuck in to do some investigative reporting. You were trespassing. Oh, shoot. You technically were. You didn't do anything wrong. That's a bold statement, considering you're currently trespassing on private property. Hey, you're doing it too. Well, I guess the prosecutor's got the right to investigate whatever they please. I probably shouldn't mention anything about the current state of my employment. No, because then, she's gonna be, like, all over the front page. She's gonna be like, extra, extra, Edgeworth's been fired. Wowzer. Why do I say it like that? Those are far worse people in the world, I reckon I'm a saint compared to folks who murder. Don't tell me you committed a murder. This group about a murder incident. I'm running out of time. Considering what you just mumbled, is it possible your scoop has something to do with a murder incident? Extra, extra! Edgeworth is gay, marries Phoenix Wright!
Hey! You two should kiss!
I had to do that, I'm sorry. I was only talking in general terms just now. I mean, anyone's look like a bag of roses compared to a murderer, right? It sounds like you're just making excuses to me. All I did was gather info on the black market auction. A murder incident? I don't know anything about that. I ain't seen or heard nothing. Hold on, water. Perhaps I should use that clue. Didn't you hear a strange sound? Oh my gosh, I have like no time left. Didn't you say you heard something strange during the auction? If it stuck out to you so much, it must not have been a sound that you would normally hear. For example, the screams of a murder victim. How did you keep figuring everything out so quick? That's right. I stumbled upon a murder in the middle of my stakeout, and you didn't tell anyone? But please don't make me say anymore. This is the biggest scoop I've had in a while. Yeah, it's gonna be scoop when they eventually found out there was a witness and they didn't say anything, and then you suddenly look suspicious of murder. The murder that she overheard. It's most likely the same incident we are currently investigating. This is bound to be crucial information. I'll finish this by confirming the credibility of her information. Okay. Got time back. She has nowhere left to run. It's time to deal the final blow. Tell me more about the incident. Are you still hiding something from me? Did you stumble upon a murder? Did you really stumble upon a murder? You calling me a liar? Them's fighting words. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight. No, wait and see. I'm a bona fide journalist. I would never publish lies in my articles. Faster and more accurate than anyone. That's my motto. Her motto, huh? This could be a useful clue. Alright. Tell me more about the incident. Are you hiding something from me? I want more info. Tell me what you know about the murder incident in full detail. Well, my memory ain't what it used to be. Not much I can talk about. I ain't the most attentive gal in the world, you see. Perhaps I should use that clue. Accuracy. I'd hardly expect a bona fide journalist to be so inattentive. Didn't you just say your motto is to be faster and more accurate than anyone? Well, that's... As I expected, the credibility of your information is suspect. But I know what I heard. I even got proof. What are you mumbling about? You have proof? Yeah. You have proof? How is that possible? Explain yourself at once. I got me some evidence. Wait, you heard that? Well, I was just talking to myself. Y'all just go on and pay it no mind. It seems she's still hiding something. This is an important clue. Are you still hiding something from me is the last thing. I know you're still hiding something from me. I ain't hiding nothing from nobody. I already done told you everything I know. Perhaps I should use that clue. There you go. Woo! Isn't there something you haven't told me yet? You have evidence regarding the incident you witnessed. Something definitive enough to publish in an article. Yay! Checkmate! What in tarnation? Let me off the hook already. Fine, I'll tell you everything. I'll even show you the photo I'll even show you the photo I took if you stop harassing me. That good enough for you? Checkmate. Woohoo! I lost. I really lost. The mouth of the South has been defeated. Now then, it's time to come clean. Tell me everything that you know. I was watching the auction, gathering info from my story. You didn't just watch, though. You got shocking photos too, right? A little while after the auction started, someone won a bid and the conductor banged the gavel. Someone hollered, well, finish the deal upstairs or something like that. That ain't good, I thought to myself as I hurried back to hide behind the statue. Did you see whoever came up? Not quite, but I reckon the feller that came up was the winner of the bid. I could smell the buttery aroma of big fat wads of cash. Buttery aroma? I can't imagine that at all. I reckon this room, I don't know, unless... I can't believe it's not butter, but it's shaped like money? I have no idea. I reckon this room is where the bidders ponied up the dough for their purchases. The two of them talked for a while. Wait, there was a second person in the storeroom. You betcha, I reckon it was the conductor. And then out of nowhere, one of them started screaming. Almost scared my britches off. I rolled myself up into a ball and kept on laying low. So you witnessed the murder? Well, I wouldn't say that I witnessed it, but I definitely heard it. Didn't you try to stop them? Just stop right there. That ain't even funny. What's a dainty little thing like me gonna do? Dainty? After that, I heard me some rustling and bustling. The whole time, I was really regretting coming here something fierce. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean... But nothing gets in the way of Lotta Hart and her photos. This was my big scoop. Ain't no way I was gonna let it slip away. A bit later, I heard this loud thud. I figured it was my last chance to snap a photo from behind the statue. Well then, would you please show us the photo? Oh, why do I have to? Red raincoat. This is... the person in the red raincoat who attacked Kay. The person in the red raincoat assaulted the victim in the storeroom and then attacked Kay on the roof? There's only one person in this photo. Where's the victim? Yeah, I thought it was strange too. I could have sworn there were two of them, but when I looked, there was only one. That's gotta be the killer, don't you reckon? So, she's saying the victim disappeared. The lift? The elevator? You were able to tell this just by, tell this person was the culprit just by looking? Their hand was stained bright red, so I figured it was them. What happened to the auction after the murder? Nothing really. It just went on like normal. I guess those rich folks didn't give a hoot. They got some nerve. The nerve of a journalist is nothing to scoff at either. Okay. Yeah, sure, you might not be a bodybuilder, but you have a lot of heart. I'm not sure she honestly has a lot of heart, but otherwise we wouldn't have had to gone through all that. I thought I could tell Ray, but I guess not. Do I have a lot extra logic on me after that? Auction participant's victim disappeared? Let's see. Oh! If we assume that the murder took place in this storeroom, then we must conclude that the body was here as well. Huh? Isn't that pretty obvious? Do you remember how the participants left the auction? Of course, they passed through this storeroom on the way back from the auction. Wait, exactly. The culprit had to hide the body so that the participants wouldn't discover it. The real question is, where was the body hidden? I still say it has something to do with the lift. Emma, would you mind lending me a hand? Leave it to me. What do you want me to do? Let's see. Use your luminol reagent to test for a blood reaction, if you would, please. Okay, let me show you the power of science. The glint in her eyes is getting brighter by the second. Let's start by examining that ladder over there. Based on Miss Hart's picture, the person in the red raincoat headed towards that ladder. Chances are something will turn up if we check there. Just touch anything you want to examine. Perfect. Okay, here we go. If there's a blood stain on the spot where you sprayed, you'll get a reaction like this. Okay. No matter how many times I see blood stains, they're always so gruesome. See, I'm fine as long as I'm not watching blood being drawn. I'm fine if blood is already, like, out in the open and it's there. It's the process of watching blood leave the body that I'm just like, no. Like, and it's specifically by sharp objects, like needles. Other than that, I don't care if it's all over the walls, personally. I'm making myself sound a lot worse by the second. I watch too many horror movies. You can see it clearly now. Looks even more gruesome than before. Do you understand how to look for bloodstains now? There are probably a few more here, so why don't you give it a try? Whee! I just like spraying the ladder. Let's search the rest of the storeroom for bloodstains. First, let's look for a place to spray the luminol. Let me try the mask area. You want to examine this spot? Alright, unfortunately, there were no reactions. Darn. Over here? No! The money! Oh man, I'm getting no reactions. The lift. Aha! Alright, let's try the... somewhere around here. Oh, found it! Mr. Edgeworth, there's a reaction. It's a bloodstain. But why in a place like this? Perhaps this was where the murder took place. It looks like some of the blood dripped down to the floor below. You think someone would notice that coming from the ceiling, though? I would flip out. Mr. Edgeworth, there are places we still haven't checked yet. So let's continue. I don't know, we never checked this? Oh, hey! There we go. Oh, found it. Mr. Edgeworth, there's a bloodstain here too. However, why is there a bloodstain in a place like this? Maybe something that had blood on it was stored inside. Okay. Looks like we found all the bloodstains in this storeroom. It seems we have investigated the storeroom sufficiently. Logic? I'm gonna connect these two. Did you still have Pepper to finish? The reason why we found a bloodstain in the costume trunk is because the murderer hid the body in that box. I wonder who won the bid for it. The trunk, I mean. That I don't know. In a certain way, everything worked out exactly as someone wanted. Hold it. It couldn't have been in that dressing box. What do you mean? When I first came down here, that box caught my eye too. It was just the right size and would have made the perfect hiding place. That's what I thought, anyway. But I couldn't get that dang thing to open. It'd been wrapped up real tight with a locked chain. The murder happened after that, so hiding a body in there would have been impossible, you know? A chain wrapped around it. That's a bit strange. Right now, it doesn't seem to be locked up at all. Huh? Well, that's weird. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me or something. Okay, so we got those. And with that, I believe we have examined everything there is to examine here. Well then, let's head on down. Oh, have we decided on our next destination? Hey, Kay. Yes, Mr. Shields? We wouldn't want you to get lost, so make sure you stay real close to Uncle Ray, Kay. Right, I'll follow you closely, Mr. Shields. These two, since when did they get along like that? Oh, are we sure the weight capacity's fine on this lift? I hate elevators in general. I hate lifts. I hate elevators. Oh. We just appeared in the wrong spot. Oh no, we've been had. Hold on, I need caffeine. Okay. Alright, who rigged this? We've been had. Mr. Edgeworth! So the body's been moved? This place is... Is this the auction hall? No, it's the meeting room from before. Ha 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 ha! Wah ha ha ha! How nice of you to drop in, Kay Faraday. You've got some guts. Hey, you guys, arrest her! Arrest her! Wait, Kay is... As for the rest of the riffraff, street rat, just show them out the door. Well, yeah, no, this definitely is going places. What did she think she's gonna do with the camera? What, they won't be able to see us for 5 seconds? The body has been undiscovered. See, I don't know if it went missing or did they just bring it to the mortuary. I can't tell. This is tyranny! Yeah, it's tyranny, pals. You know what tyranny is, Gumshoe. Miles, this is kinda bad. The light of justice shines above me. Francisco? Why? Me too? Yeah, why Gumshoe? He's trying to help us. Oh, that's strange. I was aiming for that weak ex-prosecutor. You were clearly aiming at me. Maybe something got in my way, particularly. Oh, she's just doing it for kicks now. I love her. Right around there. Francisca, just what do you think you're doing here, ex-prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? I thought you were mad at us. I knew she wouldn't stay mad. I do not believe that Kay is the culprit behind this incident. You're just an ordinary man without investigation rights. What you say does not matter. I'm Francisca von Karma. I will never stop moving forward. However, you chose to quit. The outcome of our battle has already been decided. I cast away my badge because it became a millstone around my neck. I shall continue moving forward even without it. The path I walk will surely lead to the truth. My actions are driven by that belief, and that is something which will never change. Oh, driver update is available. Thank you, computer. So, you're saying that you found a path to the truth? Then show it to me. But if that path proves to be a foolish one, it will not survive my vet. Oh, I didn't realize we were testimonying. Okay. The victim used her keycard and entered this room with the culprit. Then the culprit stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra, killing her. Shouldn't... You guys are loud. Why are we knocking everything over? Well, you're not gonna be able to drink your water if you knock over your honey in front of your water. That's just simple logic, boys. There you go. Oh my goodness, them. Shouldn't the letter make it obvious who the culprit is? Of course the crime scene was right here in this room, the PIC meeting room. The proof is the bloodstain we found here in the meeting room. That settles it, Miles Edgeworth. Are we just disrespecting our surroundings? Why? Boys, why are we rioting? Hold on. Why are we rioting? Here we go. Hold the phone. You boys are making a mess. Leave your police where I left it. Okay. The proof is the bloodstain we found in the meeting room. That settles it, Miles Edgeworth. Miss Von Karma seems really confident, doesn't she? Ah, I see. She's a fiery one, isn't she? I don't mind a feisty cutie. So how about an introductory hug? How repulsive. Well, Miles Edgeworth, can you break my logic? If you truly have no intention of stopping here, prove it to me with evidence. Very well, I'll show you, Francisca. The evidence that proves my path. The victim used... Okay. I have the keycard on me. The victim used her keycard and entered this room with the culprit, and I have the timestamp. Okay. Brr. Then the culprit stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra, killing her. Okay. Shouldn't the letter make it obvious who the culprit is? Of course, the crime scene was right here in this room. But we found the blood elsewhere, is my thing. The proof is the bloodstain we found here, but we found the bloodstain somewhere else. We found blood, like, literally in the other room, so...
Objection!
If memory serves me correctly, the blood in the meeting room was found in front of the statue of Lady Justice, was it not? To murder someone before Lady Justice, this culprit knows no fear. I wonder about that. Have a look at this piece of evidence. Blood was found in the storeroom, right above the meeting room. As you can see, there are signs that it has dripped down onto the floor below. And right under the hidden lift is the statue of Lady Justice. Then you understand, the murder did not take place here. The killer murdered the victim in the storeroom and then moved the body to this room. What Lady Justice witnessed was a coward trying to conceal their crime, and not the moment of the murder. She's smiling. Pardon me, I just remembered a conversation quite similar to this one. As I expected, Miles Edgeworth, such naivete couldn't possibly be an act. Just how is Mr. Edgeworth naive? Youch! Have you forgotten, or are you just playing the foolish fool? The amount of blood in the meeting room is clearly greater than in the storeroom. Please don't just hit me and then ignore me. Youch! Such a large amount of blood couldn't have simply dripped from the floor above. And even if it had, there should have been much more blood left behind in the storeroom. The murder could not have occurred anywhere other than this meeting room. You're as predictable as always, Franziska. But the difference in the amount of blood is just as you say. The question is, why does such a difference exist? That issue is trivial. I've already explained it with my perfect logic. In that case, how do you explain the blood that was found in the storeroom? I don't suppose that you're going to tell me it's somehow sprayed all the way up there. Like a water fountain? No way. Exactly, it's impossible, in other words. The reason for the difference in the amount of blood is... the amount of blood in the meeting room and the storeroom are different because... the weapon was pulled out here, she was stabbed here, she was stabbed in the storeroom. Okay. Well, if I'm going to do process of elimination... the weapon was pulled out here. Like, before there was blood on it, or after there was... like, because if it was after there was blood on it... yeah, pulling the weapon out would probably make it, like, go in different directions. She was stabbed here. I still say she was stabbed in the other room. She was stabbed in the storeroom. It's either I think the weapon was pulled out here or she was stabbed in the storeroom. Speaking of, Zelda, what are you doing with the Master Sword, Zelda? Well, if we're thinking from, like, the perspective, again, like a fountain, say you stabbed someone, and then, disclaimer, don't actually, disclaimer. I'm like, I have to put a disclaimer here, I'm saying, like, hypothetically in this case. I'm trying to think science, I'm trying to think forensics. You take the knife, if it's already covered in blood, and then you wave it in the air, yeah. I mean, blood's gonna go in different directions? Am I overthinking this? If it was she was stabbed in the store, a 50-50 shot here. The victim was stabbed in the storeroom with the murder weapon. Being stabbed in the storeroom doesn't explain the difference in the amount- yeah, okay. So it's the other one. So it wasn't that. Alright. Then I'm wondering if my... Again, I can never tell if I'm overthinking it or not, is the thing. Alright. Skip past all this again. Alright, top choice. The victim died of a stab wound. Naturally, there would be a significant amount of blood loss. That's obvious just from looking at the bloodstain. But that's so weird. She was attacked in the storeroom, but there was less blood found there. She's like, you have no idea what you're doing. Stay out of the... Silence, you third-rate prosecutor. Ooh, she called him third-rate. But I'm the best. Ooh. I don't know what noise that, I just ignored that. Do you know when you lose the most blood after getting stabbed with a sharp object? I know. It's when the sharp object is pulled out, right? Precisely. Which is why you don't do it if you can help it. After being stabbed with the candelabra, the body was moved to the meeting room. And then the murder weapon was pulled out right here in this very room. That would account for the difference in the amount of blood that was left behind. But why would the culprit go through all that trouble? Most likely to give the impression that the murder occurred in the meeting room. It seems Miss Crane's keycard was used last night. But based on the time of use, it must have been a ploy by the culprit to mislead us. In all likelihood, it was the culprit who used the keycard to enter the meeting room. Why would the culprit have needed to do that? Perhaps they feared that the storeroom would be found out during the investigation. If they were involved in the auction, they would not have wanted it to become public. Okay. I don't understand. Sebastian, me either. Francisco, you absolute fool. The auction, you say? Perhaps you should go upstairs and see for yourself what items are on display. I'm sure that will allow you to understand what occurred here. Impressive, Miles Edgeworth. You're willing to go that far to protect her. There's something big lurking behind the scenes of this case. Kay simply got caught up in it. You're exaggerating. Am I now? More than anyone. I would think you'd understand the significance behind all this. Why would you, a prosecutor working with Interpol, be involved in a domestic case? Wasn't your objective to crush a certain international smuggling ring? If your search for smuggled goods have led you here, then isn't this feeling I have related to the case? I'm relieved you haven't lost your touch, even though you've turned in your badge. I've heard about your situation, from Snuffy over there. I'm assuming he had to tell her. Sorry, sir. I just wanted to help out somehow. A wise decision, Detective. Francisca, are you the one in charge of this case? Isn't Interpol pursuing the black market auction? And what if I am? That's not something you need to know. So you knew about all this from the very beginning. You knew the black market auction was being held, right here. Hey, mind if I butt in? About that gal who turned up dead. You! Hey, I ain't done talking yet. You ain't changed a lick. This case doesn't even need a fragment of your vaulty testimony. What you saying? I'm a bona fide journal owl. Back then, you gave false testimony. Miss Von Karma seems to really dislike Lotta. I can't say she's fond of her. Ain't that Crane gal one of them PIC members? She's the thin image of the conductor. I reckon she's... Ow! She hit me! She hit me again! What is the meaning of this? Answer me, Miles Edgeworth. From Miss Hart's testimony, we obtained a description of what the conductor was wearing, and it matches what the victim, Jill Crane, was wearing. You mean to say the one who was murdered was the conductor? Miss Von Karma, maybe you should calm... Yay! It would seem that a new fact has just been brought to light. Indeed, I came here in pursuit of the black market auction, in order to arrest the organizer of the event. In other words, the conductor. If we believe Miss Hart's testimony, then the conductor is already dead. Wouldn't this mean that your investigation has ended in vain? That's right. However, I swear on my name that I will not return empty-handed. I challenge you, Miles Edgeworth. A challenge is fine, but why is she readying her whip like she's out for a victim of her own? Oh no. I will concede your argument. The murder occurred in the storeroom, correct? That would mean the culprit is someone who participated in the auction. If that photographer is correct, the victim was the conductor and the culprit was a customer. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered. Then they stabbed the victim, okay, in the chest with the candelabra in the storeroom. Sorry, my brain is thinking. That is all. I trust you have no objections. Unfortunately, that is not the case, because there is a hole in your testimony. As expected of Mr. Edgeworth, I didn't notice anything at all. Well then, please settle this with one blow. Of course, watch as I crush her logic. I actually didn't see the hole, so I'm really interested in what it is. I will concede your argument. The murder occurred in the storeroom, correct? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That would mean the culprit is someone who participated in the auction. If that photographer is correct, the victim was the conductor and the culprit was a customer. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with the candelabra in the storeroom. I'm gonna start pressing everything. I'm really not sure here. Not like the last one, I'm really not sure here. I'm just gonna press everything for now.
Hold it!
You were surprisingly quick to concede. I simply cannot deny facts that are backed by evidence. That is all. You have proven that the murder occurred in the storeroom. That would mean the culprit is someone who participated...
Hold it!
Yeah, that's kind of what I've learned at this point when I'm not sure. I just press to see if I can get an opening. The culprit participated in the auction. I'd like to hear your basis for this claim. Then I spoke with the staff of this building. Not a single one mentioned the storeroom. The storeroom's existence must have only been known to a select few. And that's where the items for the auction were being stored. I see you understand. Yes, the culprit participated in the auction. Okay. If that photographer is correct, the victim was a conductor and the culprit was a customer. So, you're saying that the victim was the auction's conductor? Right, and the culprit... Hey, ain't you the one who told her that just a moment ago? Yes, that's right. However, I was simply making sure her logic is clear. That ain't right. You're doing it wrong. This is the part where you're supposed to say I done goofed. The culprit was a customer participating in the black market auction. What in tarnation? Now you've done it. Don't cover for him. Of course, that is only if this photographer's testimony is indeed true. I can't tell whether they're on good or bad terms. The issue here is the culprit's actions. The culprit waited for the victim in the storeroom where the goods were delivered. Miss Hart was in the storeroom at the time. Could the culprit really have been waiting there? I don't know where she was hiding, but since you've seen it, you must know as well. There are numerous hiding places in that storeroom. So the culprit was hiding while they waited for the victim to arrive. I believe the crime occurred after the auction ended. After all, the victim was the organizer of the auction, the conductor. During the auction, the organizer would have to be in the front of the customers the entire time. After the auction ended, please add that statement to your testimony. Oh, okay. I believe the crime occurred after the auction ended. So that's it. That's the statement. I believe the crime occurred after. Where's all my new evidence? After. What tells me after? Did Lotta say? Checking. Black market auction was being held in the Grand Tower. The items for auction were pieces of evidence from past cases. 11 people attended. The auction continued even after Joe... Yep, that's it.
Objection!
Got it. As I thought, you are one step behind. What did you say? The victim was not the conductor, and I have proof. Miss Hart's testimony. That photographer's testimony is not trustworthy. Like, I can't blame the way Franziska's acting right now because she has lied in the past under oath. I would kind of be like super suspicious of her too, even though I can tell she's telling the truth right now. Even I would be like, I'm sorry, but she's already been super sus before. I hate saying it like that. What are y'all saying? I'm a bona fide journal owl. Cease your idle chatter. Yeehaw! I don't know why she said yeehaw. Oh, okay. Francisca, calm down and listen. Miss Hart witnessed a part of the murder. The main point here is that after witnessing the murder, she says the auction continued. That's right. Shames can be. They all just kept going on shamelessly. Do you think the auction could have continued without someone conducting it? If the victim was not the conductor, the person killed must have been a customer. See, I'm just saying, I don't stub my toe or like get a paper cut and go yeehaw after I accidentally hurt myself. I'm just saying it's such a weird reaction. As I said, just because she's Southern, she's gonna say yeehaw. Oh my gosh. As I said from the beginning, Kay is not the culprit. After all, she herself was attacked by someone and lost consciousness. In which case, that would also make her a victim. Shell, hi! Thank you so much for the raid! How was Dino Crisis? Could I get a shout out for Shell, please? Oh my goodness, and I also love Derek, hi! Welcome! How are you? You finished! Oh, what ending did you get? I'm really curious. I saw your title. And I saw your title and I like really laughed. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted, I know it was your first time playing, but I just saw like your title was like Kirk was a jerk or something, and I was like laughing at it. How did you like it overall though for your first time? I'm really curious. But hello everybody, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Okami. I'm a member of the Zeldathon team and Kirbython and Mini Kit Marathon. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and we've been going through the Ace Attorney series, and we are currently on Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which was never released here in the States. I don't think it was released outside Japan in general, and I'm not sure if Capcom will ever do it. But, yeah, we're playing that game. The one where Gale dies and Rick spilled some tea. It's actually really good, better than the PS1 version of RE1. I always felt the same. I liked it more than RE1, but I will totally admit it's because of the dinosaurs. Like, I know it wasn't, like, much of a difference, but I personally prefer Dino Crisis 2, honestly, to PS1 RE1. But I also never spent a lot of time with RE1, I will fully admit. Are you gonna look into getting the other ending, or are you thinking of catching the other ending on YouTube? I'm so curious. I gotta go back and watch the VOD. I'm so excited to see you finish it. In which case, that would also make her a victim. Guys, make sure you are following Shell, of course, if you aren't already. Just as a pokey poke. If the auction continued after the incident occurred. Yes, and the victim was not the conductor, but a customer. Oh, I forgot the gavel! Oh, Courtney. That voice. Yeah, no, I would say, yeah, probably watch it on YouTube would be easier than just going through it again. Order in the court. The chairman will now enter. Oh no, it's him! My, no need to be so Wait, didn't I give him, like, a Christopher Lee voice? I remember the last time. Actually, feel free to call me Blasey? Am I saying it right? Well then, Blasey, what brings you here? Well, I just wanted to see if my idiot son was working hard is all. Is this kind of father and son relationship really healthy? No, it's not. Oh gosh, it was the lighter again. I had come to light a fire under you, but it seems I found an unexpected bonus. To think that the criminal who has become the talk of the town would be here, of all places. Everyone, restrain the suspect at once. Please wait, Kate Faraday is not the cult. Silence! Oh my god! Fire? Fire extinguisher? Water? Something before he burns this floor? This is quite troubling, Edgeworth. Didn't I tell you earlier? The PIC desires a swift resolution to this case. If it's not, we could lose our trust with the public. They'd call us the Waste of Time Committee. You know it's troubling for me as well, that sort of thing. And at my age, too. Oh, a single tear. And on top of that, an illegal investigation is not something that I can overlook. Have you forgotten? You are no longer a prosecutor. You have lost all your authority. Furthermore, You have aided a criminal in evading the law. Yes, that's right. You're so reliable, Courtney. I am aware of the consequences of my actions. You may punish me as you wish. However, we have found a new suspect. It's the person pictured here. Kay Faraday was attacked by this person and... There is no need for your explanation. Just recently, a red raincoat was discovered in the vicinity of this building. The victim's blood and cherry blossom petals were found on the hood. Cherry blossom petals? Now that you mentioned it, on the viewing platform. Yes, they probably stuck on due to the blood. They were littered around the blood stain. And we've received the forensic report on the blood, you know. There's no doubt about it. The person in that photo is the victim, Jill Crane. What did you say? Wait. If Jill was wearing the hood, then Jill was technically supposed to be the murderer. But Jill was the victim. It was Jill's body we found. I am so confused. What?
I do not want
You
any more
can't be
last-minute plot
both.
twists.
Unless somebody swapped? I don't know. Impossible. That would completely destroy the foundations of our logic. We had believed the person in the red raincoat was the culprit. And now it turns out that person is actually the murder victim. Wait, if that's the case, then the prime suspect would be... Miss Faraday, you met a person in a red raincoat on the rooftop, did you not? Yes, I did, but... They pushed her! The person in the raincoat pushed her! Oh my gosh, the person in the red raincoat was the murder victim. And Kay Faraday came into contact with that person. Since one of the parties is now dead, what happened next should be clear. Kay was attacked by that person. As the victim, it would be impossible for her to be the culprit. There is no evidence she was attacked, is there? She clearly went to the hospital with injuries and cannot remember a thing. Doctors can confirm this. She is clearly a victim. How are you arguing with me right now? Oh my gosh. I'm serious. I'm like really, really serious right now. You are arguing with me. You are legit arguing with the facts of medical professionals who will tell you she was a victim. There's no way she could fake that. Maya's not... How can Maya do it? Maya's not even here. If anything, I'm surprised we didn't find Maya in the storeroom with the rest of the like the past cases. Like Phoenix and Maya just hanging out in the corner with the cutout of the badger. Oh my gosh. Oh boys, you know what I named you Edgeworth and Phoenix? I didn't think of that. I'm sorry, boys. I did not think of that. You know what? I'm just having that realization now for some reason. No, your names are fine. You guys are fine. We're not changing them. Furthermore, we must consider the possibility that the victim fought back. It's far too early to come to that conclusion. Kay is not the criminal. You're wrong. Kay? That's wrong. Even though I don't want to believe it myself. After hearing about the raincoat, I finally remembered. I only remember a little, but from what I saw that night, the culprit is me. I remember looking down at the person in the red raincoat. Mr. Edgeworth, it was me! The culprit was me all along! That can't be right. Then why? Why do I have that memory? That person collapsed before my eyes, engulfed in a pool of blood. Why didn't I do anything? It must have been because I killed her. It's clear to me the validity of Kay Faraday's memory. Didn't you doubt it until just now, pal? Congratulations, Miss Faraday. Your courage will surely allow you to be forgiven. I know, true. But I'm also thinking in this case, so... We already know Kay's memory is already, like, pretty fuzzy, because Remember before she said she could see the moon when she was pushed off the railing? But that couldn't have been possible because she got confused on, you know, she was like facing this side, but the moon was clearly on the other side, so she had that wrong. I'm not gonna, just because she's saying this, I can't accept it because her memory's already fuzzy. And on top of that, we have this one, we have this one basically gaslighting her. Let us rejoice in the blessings of the goddess of law. You know, you already have everybody telling you it's your fault, you did it. Yeah, of course you're gonna start believing, oh hey, maybe I did. Allow me to give my opinion as an international prosecutor. Her actions as a criminal are... Hurry! Arrest Kay Faraday at once! How dare you behave that way before me? You're being too forceful. Further verification is necessary. I'd even go as far as to say this is unlawful. Unfortunately, the law does not side with you. It sides with me, you see. But you know, the beautiful bond between you two has been etched deeply into my heart. That reminds me, we seem to have forgotten one additional suspect. Edgeworth? That's you. Are you seriously gonna blame Edgeworth now? What's that, pal? Miss Edgeworth hasn't done anything wrong. I beg to differ. That's right, you see. He's no longer a prosecutor, sadly enough. Yeah, because of you people! Actions have gone too far this time. An illegal investigation and assisting in the escape of a criminal. I cannot even think of you as a former prosecutor. Now humbly accept your punishment. Oh yes, that's right. I believe the plan for today was to hold your hearing before the PIC. Why don't we leave the hearing for tomorrow, even though the result is already crystal clear? You should think long and hard about what you've done. Very long and very hard. Court is now adjourned. Wow, I'm just gonna say, off. Like, every single one of you. Like, wow. Hold on, I need to save. I'm, like, legit so angry right now because, yeah, you even admitted it. You're rushing to conclusions. You're rushing because you're worried about what the public thinks. You want to know what I'm gonna think? As a member of the public, seeing you, like, really rush to solve it. Like, man, that was quick. I kind of have some doubts. Did y'all just really want to wrap this up? That's what I'm gonna think. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna save. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not fuming, but I'm also fuming. I cannot believe this. Really? This is the second time I've been in this cell. All of my evidence has been taken from me. Well, wow, this is kind of like starting from square one of every sequel to like every Kingdom Hearts Metroid game and anything else I can throw in there. The only thing I have left is Kei Yatagarasu's badge. I'm worried about Kei. Is she alright? No, because she doesn't belong in jail. Yes, we got the badge back. A mission accomplished? Not really, but... You have a visitor. Please hurry out. A visitor? Who could it be? Someone by the name of Dick Gumshoe. Will you turn him down? No, it will be hard to face him, though. Oh, Gumshoe's worried about us. You know he believes in us. Wait there. He's not going to stay and keep watch. That's weird. Isn't that, like, against protocol? What? You're not Gumshoe! I'm sorry, do I look like I want to speak to you right now? Do I really look like you are, like, the last person I want to see right now, apart from Sebastian's dad? Yeah, get out. Nope, you're not who I signed up to speak to right now. Judge Courtney? Hush. Please have a seat. Why are you here? I was told the detective had come. If I didn't instruct them to tell you that, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. I can't think of anything she needs from me at this point. I should try to figure out what she wants. It's just this whole thing's suspicious. I'm like, why are you here? You are throwing me under the bus, and throwing Kay under the bus. Your visitation rights have been restricted to begin with. It's as if I'm some monstrous criminal. I suppose my credibility has hit rock bottom. But of course, your friends have fared a little better though. That lawyer and that girl were quite worked up. Mr. Shields and Emma. When I last saw them, they were giving one of the guards quite an earful. What? You don't mean? Be grateful. The goddess of law has been quite busy. They were spared punishment. It certainly seems like you have plenty of time for small talk. Oh yes, Prosecutor Von Karma is presently continuing the investigation. You were worried about them, right? I guess she saw right through me. Still, why are you here? To be blunt, I'm gonna be honest. Why are you here? Let's cut to the chase. Exactly what are you planning? I am not planning anything. There is merely a question I wish to ask. You're asking me? Yes, of course. Who else is here? Objectively speaking, you are a clever individual and you have a sharp mind. As a prosecutor, you are highly talented and capable. Are you being ironic? You're yeah, you're the one telling me this entire game how I haven't been doing my job right. I'm sorry, what? Your sarcasm falls short. I am being completely sincere, and that is why I cannot understand. Take this case, for example. You're up against the PIC. There is no chance for you to come out on top. Even a child can understand, and yet you... Perhaps my younger self would not have done something so reckless. The me from before had power. That's why I thought justice was on my side. Just like you right now. However, because of a certain man, my self-centered sense of justice was broken down. I'm so totally smiling at that. I just have like the biggest smile on my face right now. A certain man, huh? A certain man who gave you unnecessary feelings. Ever since then, I began to see people in a different light. I'm able to serve as a prosecutor only because of the support of the people around me. I can't imagine either. People like Detective Gumshoe, and all the other investigators, and Kay as well. Honestly, even I'm surprised at how much I have changed. I see, is that how it is? I've come to understand you a little more. Understand me? Not likely. Someone like you who forces her own sense of justice onto others could never understand. I wonder about that. Is that what you think? If I could say one thing, it would be that this conversation has been very interesting. That is all. Is she starting to question herself too, I'm wondering? Our conversation is coming to an end. However, I have one last thing to tell you. The date of your hearing has been set. I came here today to inform you. Today, in the PIC meeting room, may you humbly accept your fate. If that's all you wanted to say, couldn't you have just sent a messenger? The holy words of the Goddess of Law simply cannot be entrusted to others. With that, Mr. Edgeworth, I bid you farewell. I shall be seeing you again later. I'm starting to wonder if even she's starting to question her actions too. Kind of like, is she going through like a similar character development like Edgeworth did? Except, you know, Edgeworth got a husband at the end of the day. That's the only difference, really. All I'm thinking during that entire conversation...
Hey! You two should kiss!
I really need to stop doing that every time I think of Edgeworth and Phoenix. Oh, man. Man, what can I do in here? Examine? The bed? I got, like, very little
Ship
things.
it like FedEx! Ship it!
Thank you, Tylenose. I mustn't neglect my personal appearance just because I'm in a holding cell. Prosecutor or not, this is my personal duty. My collar is slightly bent. There. A well-groomed appearance reflects a well-groomed mind. From here on, I'll need to focus myself more than ever. There's a dining menu sitting on the desk. It seems I can get food delivered if I pay for it. You gotta pay for your own food in prison? Don't they well, technically this isn't prison. This is technically where they hold the people that they aren't found guilty yet, technically. I learned about this. So are you still trying to smoothie the blue badger? Hi, Nacho. How are you? No, I really don't want to put the blue badger into a blender. Thank you very much. Moldy white bread lunch set. Switch to moldy whole wheat bread for an extra $1. For an extra $1, shouldn't I have no mold on my bread? Oatmeal and grits set meal. For a limited time, get extra gruel at no additional cost. Thank goodness I'm not hungry right now. It's a simple bed. I don't expect it to be very comfortable to sleep on. If it were Detective Gumshoe, he would probably snore loudly while sleeping like a log. I may never get a chance to work with him again. However, this is the path I chose. I won't regret it. I'm running out of things to do in this cell. There are thick bars placed securely on the window. That reminds me, I watched a movie that had iron bars just like these. It was about a plan to escape a prison by filing down the iron bars. Of course I wouldn't do such a thing. I don't even have a file. No, even if I had one, I still wouldn't do it. For $1, you get a half-bit avocado. No, thank you. Not even for one that wasn't bit. There's a poster on the wall next to the toilet. We are currently out of toilet paper. Please be prepared if you wish to use the toilet. What does it mean by be prepared? It is like a really good question. I'm running out of things to do here. What else do I do? I looked at the poster, I guess. Edgy will call Maya Faye to break. No! How would she know how to do that? I don't know. Do I look outside my bars? There's a poster hanging in the hallway. The Dice and Slice game. Roll the dice and decide your daily menu. The Dice and Slice game has been cancelled due to the warden's arrest. We sincerely apologize to everyone who was looking forward to it. There's no need to apologize for canceling such a silly game. Technically, we could have blended the badger cardboard cutout, but why would I still put that in a blender? Do you know how much work that is? Kay! It seems you're alright. I'm relieved, for now. You know, this is kinda touching. You look a little down, Kay. Please cheer up. You didn't do anything wrong, I guarantee it. Please, just accept it. I am a murderer. That's not true. Why won't you believe in yourself? What should I believe in? I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing to believe in. That's not true. Before you lost your memories, you literally jumped into my life. As a result, your words and actions have become engraved in my memories. That's the mark you left behind. How can you call that nothing? I believe in your innocence. That's why you must believe in yourself as well. Thank you. But it's no use. Look at all the misfortune I've brought upon you. If you can, please forget it all. Your memories of Kay Faraday. Kay! You know this takes me back. In my youth, I, too, was a gallant. Is this the kind of justice that the PIC seeks? Justice, huh? I wonder. This man, what is he planning? Why is he pushing things forward so forcefully? It all seems too unnatural. Is there a hidden agenda? I have a feeling he's part of the... black market auction. There's no time left. It's all or nothing now. Well then, I must take my leave. Hold it! I was not prepared for logic chess! Yeah, Kay, at this point, we can't just stop, because we kind of, like, have nothing. We definitely have nothing to lose at this point. Armored Crocs. You know, I didn't think that I could, like... I already don't like... Personally, I don't like Crocs. Neither me or JT like Crocs. Like, this just is like, well, at least these feel a little more... At least these don't have holes in them. That's why I don't like Crocs, mainly. I feel like they're a danger. don't know. These seem, yeah, these don't seem as dangerous. You are not a murderer as your name is not Maya Fey. Maya Fey is not a murderer! Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know. I need to load these. I don't know. This isn't... There it goes. What the heck are you doing with your cats? What the heck? Ew! What are you doing? Oh, are you making them into boots? I was gonna say boots are fine. I mean, it's your cat's... I mean, it came from your cat's fur as you brushed your cat and you're just making them into boots for your cat? I don't know. I love all the Puss in Boots comments. I will admit I like that. No matter how you look at it, Kay's arrest was unnatural. There must be something behind it. Oh no. Hey, I'm a busy man, you know. I'm kind of a big deal, you see. I trust this won't take up too much of my time. In order to make it out of this situation, I must break through his defenses. There are plenty of things I want to ask, but my time is limited. First, I'll ask about why he rushed the arrest. I have no intention of letting him push me around. I will overcome this difficult situation. Sorry. I don't know why I suddenly... Oh, hold on. Okay. Ooh, alright. I feel better. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that cough was getting me. Here we go. Why did you rush her arrest? Kay is not the culprit. Yeah, why did you rush? It doesn't matter if I say Kay didn't do it right now. Why did you rush her arrest? I would like a clear explanation. Ooh, what do we get tonight? Thank you, Nacho. Look at those stripes. This is kind of like holiday colors, though, is the only thing. Like, yeah, that's the only thing. It's candy cane. We're a few weeks early, but it kind of clashes with the Halloween aesthetic going on right now. but I'll take it. It's not cursed, at least. Immediately has flashbacks to when she talked to Iris and saw 5 Cyclops. Yeah, but Cyclops were like a harder... I feel like Cyclops were like a more tricky mechanic. Logic chess isn't that bad. Artemis is getting ready because the one who sings is defrosting. No! No! What are the rules? What are the rules? We get through Halloween first. We at least get through Halloween. I typically prefer I don't hear a word about it till after another holiday. But let me get through my favorite holiday first. Dang it. Why did you rush her arrest? I would like a clear explanation. Explanation? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. You clearly did not follow the proper procedures. Okay, maybe you should pipe down a bit. Do you even know the position you're in? Why would I defrost her? I'm trying to keep her from defrosting. Wait and see. I think he's too aware right now. Suppose we let the criminal escape. What do you think will happen? What will happen? I would be made to take responsibility, you see. I do hope you understand. Halloween was 346 days ago. I'm sorry, it's not Halloween yet. It would serve you. I want to say that would serve you right. That would feel so good, but he's still not slipping up. Just take my advice and stay out of this if you know what's good for you. I refuse. Kay is innocent. I don't care that Costco has decorated their trees. Do I look like my house is Costco? I canceled my Costco membership because I couldn't afford it. Ergo, it doesn't matter. We just use JT's grandmother's. Ergo, I don't care. Just because Costco does it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. This is so beautiful. It brings me to tears. Why won't you just give up? Things were finally going well. Perhaps I should give up. Things were going well? How are things going well? I'm interested. Wait a minute. How were things going well? You want to tell me? Things were going well, you say. That's a strange way to put it. It almost sounds as if you personally wanted Kay to be arrested. Far more than necessary. Haven't you lost your impartiality? I'm not rebranding to Coscommy, Hylia. You think so? That certainly wasn't my intention, you see. Edgeworth, my boy, you're reading too much into it. He skillfully— Yes, but we still have not had Halloween 2022. Does this look like it's 2021? He skillfully avoided the issue. However, I still have some serious doubts about Kay's arrest. Next, I shall ask him if the investigation was sufficient. Okay, not too bad. I can't even miss even the tiniest piece of information. That's the only way to break through this situation. How long did you investigate? Was it under your authority? It's gonna be one of those two. Was it under your authority? It's hard to say that the investigation was sufficient. The arrest, was it under your authority? My, do I really look that important? The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee Chairman. It's quite a prominent title. Not that I care much for it. That was rather blunt. I'm so shocked I could cry. I'm sorry, flattery was never my forte. If you keep talking like that towards me... What, you gonna cry more? You'll never get your prosecutor's badge back, you know. You were never gonna give it back to me to begin with! That would be terrible. I don't need my badge. Wait and see? Huh? So you've grown silent. Does that mean I can go now? No. Shoot. I was too passive. Okay, not that. I should have said something. Okay. Wasn't under your authority, and this time I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna get sassy this time. Do I have to play that clip from Nightmare Before Christmas? There's only something more days until next Halloween. We have to find Jack. I don't need my badge. I've been doing this without my badge. Let me make this clear right now. I do not live for the sake of my badge. Status means nothing to me. Do you understand? Young. So young. Let me teach you something as your senior in life. What you're saying right now is far too naive, you see. The look in his eyes have changed. He might respond differently to some of my questions now. This is my chance. Oh no! Oh no, your math is wrong! I guess I ask how long did you investigate? Let's see, the other one's just a defensive statement. How much time was spent on the investigation? Well, aren't you an impertinent one? Even someone like me is starting to get annoyed. What a coincidence, I feel the same way. Answer me, was the investigation sufficient? Young folks always live life in the fast lane. That's why I like to bully him. You'll regret this soon enough. You know, bullying is usually a thing that happens in schools. You know, you're an adult. Don't be a bully. Don't be a troll. I'm the one bullying you. How do you bully someone? I'm actually really curious about that. Or do I wait and see? I don't... Yeah, tell me, how do you bully someone? Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered. No? I wonder what you're getting so excited about. That is not your job, Rob. Oh god. Wait, no, your math is correct? I don't know, I can't math check for you. I'm the last person you should ask for a math check. Should I have been more passive? I'm running out of time now because of my mistakes. I feel like I should have been passive. Wait and see. You sure are quiet. Are you scared? Hahaha. Ridiculous. I was just thinking about my next strategy. Halloween is not past. We do not, that calendar is not the universal calendar that we use. Ergo, Halloween has not happened yet. On how to extract information from a weepy old man. You should show some remorse, you know. Don't you get it? I hold your fate in my hand. Then explain why the stores are still selling Halloween candy at full price. Don't you get it? I hold your fate in my hands. If it doesn't, then that's subjective, Nacho. It's wholly subjective. I'm gonna wait again. When did you get your hands on it? I don't care about fate. I'm gonna wait it out. In any case, even if you obtain some information, there's nothing you can do. Just give up already. I refuse. Mind if I ask why? It's simple. The truth is fading away. That's all there is to it. I see. I'm starting to understand what kind of person you are. But you know, it's all useless. It's enough to make me cry. Give it up. That girl's guilt has already been decided. I'll never... Decided? Yeah, no, hold on. What? That's strange. How can you decide it? She hasn't been put on trial yet. The way you said that, it almost sounds like it was decided from the very beginning. Like you're looking for a scapegoat. What are you trying to say? Her arrest was planned. Haha! Yes, it's clearly unnatural. Everything is progressing as if Kay's guilt was predetermined. Wasn't Kay's arrest planned from the start? 2 more to go. I see, that's an interesting theory. But I don't have time to indulge in your flights of fancy, you know. Why don't we put an end to this silly conversation? Curses! He's trying to get away! For that, I must find out if the arrest was lawful. Oh, thank goodness. I was running out of time there. It's still very faint, but I'm beginning to see the path to the truth. I can't let this opportunity slip by. I still have more to ask you. Kay is not the culprit. I don't know, Kay is not the culprit kind of ties into what we're doing right now? I still have more to ask you. Please wait. There is still something I want to ask you. I've grown weary of our little tea-to-tea? Please keep it short. Oh god! Why would you do this while I'm thinking? Oh god. Why would you do this while I'm thinking? Who made the decision? What's the basis for your arrest? I want a basis. If I put together what you have told me up till now, I cannot help but say there is no basis for Kay's arrest. Yes, I understand, you see? But you know, it doesn't really matter either way. You can't overturn her arrest. How irresponsible, do you still claim to be a man of the law? My, those are some harsh words, you know. You know, you're starting to make me a little angry. I'm also a little angry. I'll say even harsher. I'll say mean words like butthole. I don't know. Do I wait? Oh crap, what do I say? Wait and see, wait and see. You see, to me, he's too angry right now. I really can't answer all of your questions, you know. That's just the position I'm in, you see. I'm a busy man, you know. Aren't you just pretending to be busy? That's cruel, you know. This old chunk of coal has been working like a dog. Pretending just what to do, you think, just what do you think that would accomplish? You don't want to talk about it, or are you trying to get sympathy? I don't know! I ran out of time! I'm a pretty busy man, I'll be heading back now, you see. Damn it! That flame was dangerously close to burning off. It's been dangerously close multiple times. He needs to put it away. Oh, I have to start over. I ran out of time. I think that was the first time I ever ran out of time. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's not that bad. I still have more to ask you. You just have to go back to the beginning. Welcome to Chili's. Oh, what did I say? What's the basis? That's what I said. I couldn't remember. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one is the hardest of them all for sure. He likes to blaze it. You know, he definitely carries fire-type Pokemon. Oh no, Twisty the Clown! Oh god. Wait and see, wait and see. I don't need circus luck, thank you very much. Okay, this is where you don't want to talk about, do you? Are you trying to get my sympathy? You don't want to talk about it. That's what I'm gonna say. You don't want to talk about the case. Isn't that why you're trying to get away from this place? Woohoo! How sad, yes, how sad indeed. Do you really suspect little old me? I do suspect you, and I'm confident about it. There was clearly no basis for Kay's arrest. My, have you forgotten? Wasn't there evidence? The mask, the letter, and the corsage all were found in the girl's possession. Not to mention, she even confessed. All of this serves to prove her crime. That's... Any objections? Yeah, plenty. You bet I object. Objection! Can I just do... Haven't you realized it yet? I have you cornered. No? Darn it. Wow, this is the hard... I've never had a logic test really, like this difficult before. Oh, I gotta start over. What's the basis for your arrest? I should have waited. Yeah, this is where they start to get hard. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're actually getting tricky. Wait and see. Because you were too angry there. You don't want to talk about it, do you? Okay. Then he's gonna ask for my objection. I'm gonna say no. Wait and see. You see, you have no response. It's true, I have no objections, although there is one point that bothers me. This man seems awfully familiar with the evidence. Oh, hold on, let me take a... Why does this house look like a Lego-shaped head? Honestly? Go on to remember everything without missing a beat. That intrigues me. This could be a useful clue. I still have more to ask you. Please wait, there is still something I want to ask you. I've grown weary of our... Maybe I should have said Kay wasn't the culprit. But I technically have something to show him? Oh crap, did I mess up? Oh crap. I messed up again. Was I supposed to do that? Oh no. Oh, trying it again. Give it up for try number 3. Okay, what's the basis? Kami's gonna get it. We're at least gonna finish this logic chest before we end tonight. Wait and see. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. You don't want to talk about it, do you? Okay. Oh, good, good. Thank you for letting me know, Tylenose. Wait and see. I still have more to ask you because now I got the evidence, right? Who made the decision? I didn't get to ask that. Who was the one who made the decision to arrest her? Well, I can't say I remember. Growing old is a terrible thing, you see. My memory's not what it used to be, you know. Bull. Perhaps I should use that clue. You remembered all the evidence. Don't play dumb with me. Didn't you remember all the evidence in full detail just now? Are you saying Santa Claus is covering up the black market auction and saying, ho ho ho? Oh no. Now then, who was the one who made the decision to arrest her? I see, you're a sharp one, aren't you? You know, I wish my son could learn from you. Because he's a real idiot. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you there, but you shouldn't be saying about that, your own son. I'm not interested in your son. Who made the decision for the arrest? Hey, Rib! How are you? How was stream tonight? I think you were still doing Night in the Woods, right? Thank you so much for the 6 months. Thank you too for the compliment. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Please say it was his son. I don't think it is. He's just really... I think he's gonna get arrested and his son is gonna have to watch this all play out. To be honest, this is where I think it's going. You're a bad man, you know. Don't you already know? The one who ordered her arrest. Obviously it was you, it was Judge Courtney, wait and see. Obviously it was you. The person right in front of me, I'm certain of it. You were able to beat it? Oh, nice! The ending was super weird. Ooh, I mean, I still need to play it. It's still sitting in my Epic Game Store library, but I still need to play it. But I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad your stream went well. Actually, could I get a shout out for Rim, please, too? Thank you so much. Ouch. You make it sound like I committed some kind of injustice. Guess I'll have to clear that up. My honor's at stake here, you see. I know! I've been thinking, I don't know if that's a game I want to stream or not. It's just been sitting... It's one of those games that are just sitting in my library because I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna be honest. Very well, I continue to play along with you until you are satisfied. What is most crucial here is how much this man knows about this case. If I can get him to reveal that... Oh, we got our time back, thank you. It's do or die. If I can overcome this, I'll reach the truth. About Kay, you seem to know quite a bit. Kay is not the culprit. I think the most important thing is that he knows a lot. I want to see if we can get him to slip. You seem pretty familiar with the case. I only play Snoot for channel points. I'm a wise man, you know. I'm familiar with most things, you see. I don't think it was very wise of you to arrest Kay in this case. It is a heavy game at times, so it would be good for Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That actually is a good idea. I knew it dealt with mental health subjects, but I didn't even think of that idea. That's actually really clever. You don't play Snoot to win. This is not gotcha Snoot. Why don't you say something that lighter is dangerous? Oh my gosh. Wait and see. I don't think those are relevant. Wait and see. I'm a very busy man. I can end this conversation anytime I want, you know. Don't you forget about that. This would have already been over if you had simply answered my questions. If you give me a proper answer, I won't take any more of your time. I will ask you once again, why are you so familiar with this case? I read the case files, you see. Honestly, it was quite a drag, you know, but it's my job, so what could I do? Because of my position, you see, I can't just skip out on it. Boo-hoo-hoo. Well, I had some time to kill, so I read the whole thing, you see. You just said you were busy. I kind of want to... Yeah, you read all of it? I shouldn't be shocked by that. I thought you were a busy man. When did you find the time? I'm really curious. That's strange. Didn't you just say you were a busy man? Aren't your faults slowly coming to light now? If you truly wish to protect your position, I would advise you to rescind the arrest order. You really are desperate, you know. That never say die attitude. It touches my heart. But you know, it's unfortunate that all of your hard work was for naught. Because we discovered her unconscious body near the crime scene, you see. You found her unconscious. What was the weather like at the time? The weather is important, but I don't know if I'm supposed to ask that right now because of the moon. This is the first I've heard of Kay's condition where she was found. She was unconscious in the storeroom. That's right. The source of that information is classified, though. This man knows things even I don't know. Does he know the whole story behind this case? This could be useful. This could be a useful clue. I'm gonna bring up Kay because of the whole unconscious thing and he knew about it. The suspect. Regarding Kay, how much do you know about her? She's the suspect in this case. That's all I know, you see. Scout's honor. Please, like you believe in Scout's honor, you freaking old. I'm so mad at him right now. Perhaps I should use that clue. Don't you know the whole story? Something you've said feels out of place. You know about things that the crime scene investigation never revealed. Why is that? Just how much of the truth do you know? I said coot. I don't know why I felt the need to censor coot. You're making that forceful face again. You know, it kind of makes me want to do the same, like this. I don't care if you copy me, you could never copy me. No, he's angry right now. I'm gonna wait and see. He's very angry. You really are a persistent one, you know. But I can admire that, you see. I will take that as a compliment. Can't you give it to rest already? At my age, my body's not as strong as it once was, you know. There's no one else who could be the Why are you stuttering? She was even given that much evidence to show that she committed the crime. She was given evidence. That doesn't show any. Yeah, she was given evidence. She was given evidence, you say? That's an odd choice of words. It almost sounds as if she did not possess them under her own will. You have the right to burn your beard. You really do have a fine eye for details, as expected of a former prodigy prosecutor. I mean, I guess it's faster than trimming it down with a pair of scissors before you shave it? You've already found your answer, haven't you? I'm listening, so go ahead and say it. There's no need to hold back. I have finally wrenched open the heavy door to the truth. Now, all that remains is to strike the final blow. Oh. Kay's not the culprit? That's the last thing I have here. Kay is not the culprit. My, that's a rather bold claim, you know. If this is gonna be the final blow, I'm gonna state that right now. Anyone can shout objections at the top of their lungs, you see, Mr. Former Prodigy Prosecutor. I shall break through that with that clue. We did it. I think? Kay was framed. The true culprit is pinning the blame on her. That is my answer. Oh, we did it! Woo! Yes, you're a clever one. It almost makes me feel bad that your prosecutor's badge was taken away, you know. Yes, it's as you say. Checkmate. And he finally burns his beard. That would be funny. We did it! You arrested Kay even when you knew of the existence of the true culprit. Don't toy with me. There is no way such an act would be tolerated. You sure are green, you know. That's what a prosecutor is supposed to do. It will all work out fine. It will make her guilty. If we make her guilty. Who would desire such a resolution? If I had to say, maybe the PIC? And also maybe me, you know? When I heard your words just now, I could barely hold back my tears, you know. It was just so splendid, you see, and it burns me up inside. I'm not the most perfect piece of work, you know, so I can't forgive such youthfulness. You say the truth is important, but you know. Once you know the real value the truth holds, I wonder if you can still say the same thing. What are you trying to say? When you get to where I am, you can just create your own truths anytime you want. Kay Faraday is the culprit. That was a truth that I simply manufactured out of thin air. Good, very good. That face, that expression. You were such a desperate one, you see. That's why I really wanted to bully you, you know. You see, even if you know the truth, there is simply nothing you can do. And that's the real value of truth. So shocking that it's to die for, you know? Why won't you pursue the truth, culprit? How much of the truth do you know? Do you understand now? The truth that you believe in is worthless, you see. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, powerless former prosecutor? He did run it for like 0.2. Oh wait, did he? I missed it. It was so fast. Probably like turned around while I was getting my water. He is going full villain trope. We're just gonna go into TV tropes and, you know, add him into the spoiler category for that. Oh my goodness. You! Oh, scary, scary. You know, I guess the friends of a heinous criminal are also quite heinous themselves. Blaze, you! And like this, you see, one more person will disappear before me. Here come the waterworks. Those tears of mine just won't stop, you know. Get back here, I'm not done with you. Everything will be decided in today's deliberation. Kay's innocence. I will definitely prove it. Is that her? Okay. I think this is the good stopping point. To be fair, at this point, he's definitely the sort of sicko who gets off on this sort of power play on rubbing people's helplessness in their faces. Oh yeah, no, he totally is. He very much is. You can tell. Like, he's like even proud to say he's a bully. And he's in a position of power, which is like never a good thing for someone that's that much of like a maniac to like kind of be in. But, man, I would love to do this, but JT's sick, and JT doesn't want to take another day off, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna try to let JT get some sleep. I'm gonna put the boys to bed, too. They're currently hiding.
Lie the f- down
What?
and sleep.
That's your hay bag. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping in tonight. I hope it was a good time. Really quick, so we know I've saved. I'm gonna save once, and I'm going to save twice, so we know we're good. And next time we come back to this, we'll hopefully, did I lose my phone? Yeah, I kind of don't know where I left it, to be honest, and I don't think the ringer is on. I think I left it off. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know where my phone is, if anyone's sending me anything. Yeah, my phone's kind of gone. I have to... Oh, wow, Kami lost her phone. That doesn't happen often at all. Sorry. I kind of have to go find it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Ace Attorney stream tonight. There will be another stream tomorrow around normal time. We're probably gonna finish up Alice Madness Returns tomorrow. I don't think there'll be a surprise Friday stream. I'll let you guys know if that happens, but I don't think there's gonna be one. I'm not anticipating it. But yes, tomorrow will be the big finale of Alice Madness Returns. If we end early, like if we beat the game early, maybe I'll start another game. I thought about, I don't have many horror games on my account right now is the thing. No, I'm not playing Snoot if I finish early. If I finish early, I've got White Day, a Labyrinth named School. That's kind of like the only big horror thing I have in my library, so that might be the next horror game. Club Pingu does not exist, as far as my knowledge extends. Thank you. It's Club Penguin. And thank you, Disney, for taking it down, you bullies. I'm calling everybody. He's a Blaze is a bully. Disney Bully Club Penguin. Oh my goodness gracious. The guinea pigs are bullying me with their cuteness. Yeah, okay, but boys, just eat your hay. It's fine. Blaze took down Club Penguin. Oh my gosh, don't even. I'm gonna find his house. I'm gonna sick a bunch of penguins on him. He melted the iceberg. I'm gonna stick a bunch of penguins on him, like from the Mario trailer. What a taste of our fury. Oh my goodness. Alright guys. I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send a raid over to a friend. I'm gonna see who is still alive right now. But yeah, I hope it was a good time tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Once again, if you're new here, hi, my name's Okami. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I am a member of the Zelda-thon team as well as Kirby-thon and Hit Marathon. And like I said, I do stream Genshin Impact a lot nowadays. We're doing spooky games for Horror Month, and we've been going through the Ace Attorney series, so there's those things. Feel free, why am I out of breath? Always during Ace Attorney stream. Feel free, you are not obligated at all, because I am in so many servers too, but feel free if you would like to join us on our Discord for games and just chat with the community and stuff. There's my personal Twitter if you want to see pictures of my cats and my guinea pigs. And there is my YouTube channel if you'd like to catch past VODs and a nice playlist. Actually, the last Alice VOD should have went up 7 minutes ago, so if you need to catch up before we finish that game tomorrow night, those VODs are sitting up there. So I think I already know who we're gonna go raid. It looks like a group. So it looks like Mike and Matt are playing some Phasmo. What's going on there, boy? both of them are doing some Phasmo, which I still need to play. I need people to play the updates with. I'm so far behind in the Halloween event. I want to collect those jack-o'-lanterns. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to Mike. There's a raid command. We're gonna go bring it, unless Mike's ending. Are they ending? They might be ending. Oh no! Yeah, they might be ending. I think they're ending. Okay, so, then I'm gonna send you guys over to... Vaesive is doing Luigi's Mansion 3. It's been a hot minute. Remember the Luigi's Mansion 3 stream? Oh my gosh, I love that game so much. Let's go say hi to Vaesive and the puppers and enjoy some Luigi's Mansion. That's our raid command, of course. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for more, I shall see you guys tomorrow for, the ending of Alice Madness Returns. Stop. But again, thank you guys so much for sticking around tonight. Thank you so much for the support and, spending your time and your night here. I just hope you have a good time, whether you're lurking or chatting with us as always. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I don't ever want you to forget how much I appreciate all this support and love you guys show me and just hanging out, of course. Yeah, that's kind of I'm sorry, Rim. My partner's really sick, and they refuse to take another day off of work tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to let them sleep because unfortunately my stream office, also my bedroom. I also gotta put the guinea pigs to bed. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to help them get, because when they're sick, they already didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm gonna try to help, turn off the lights and hopefully they'll sleep. But yeah, we'll go hang out with Vaesive and the doggos and, chill with some Luigi's Mansion 3 because that game is awesome. But I will see you guys tomorrow, again, for more Ending Alice Madness Returns at our usual time at 8 o'clock, hopefully. Have a good night, guys. Have a good day, night, wherever you are. I love you all. Oh my gosh, my camera's going. I gotta send you off. I love you all. Bye!